It is day 4 of the first and only professional volleyball league in the country. And back here at the Paco Arena and Sports Center in Manila, where Signal HD Spikers won their first game on our Sunday double dip over the previously undefeated F2 Logistics earlier. So that means this sets up our second game for today's double dip. It is match number 8. And guess what? It is a rematch of last year's semifinals of your Premier Volleyball League. The Choco Mucho Flying Titans going up against the CHERY TIGGO Crossovers, who have not yet won a game in 2 outings here. It's another Pool A action as Cat Tolentino will go head-to-head with Micah Ortiz of the CHERY TIGGO Crossovers, the lone bright spot in that matchup. We're live here on One Sports. Hello and welcome to our coverage. My name is Boom Gonzalez, together with Paneng Mercado de Konig Suarter, and of course Janine Choi will be joining us at courtside again. She worked game number 1, she's working game number 2. We have an exciting matchup, Paneng. You know, this is the part of our conference where positioning is already important, and Choco Mucho looking to position themselves with the earlier winners, Signal HD Spikers, while ito namang CHERY TIGGO slowly losing its position as defending champions.
Yeah, today is a must-win game for CHERY TIGGO because yun na nga, nabanggit mo na si Choco Mucho nasa top na ngayon ng ating Pool A. Kaya tignan natin ang mga mangyayari sa game ngayon.
Alright, if you missed the action so far in 4 days here in your Premier Volleyball League, let's keep you updated with our pool standings.
That's right. Now we're looking at the team standings with Signal HD Spikers on top with 2-0, and Choco Mucho 1-0, F2 Logistics 2-1, and CHERY TIGGO and Army Black Mamba with 0-2 standings. So with the pool play winding down, the CHERY TIGGO are already in a must-win scenario kasi kailangan nilang maiwasan to be on the bottom for Pool A to be relegated to the classification round. And a win today for CHERY also keeps their hopes alive para makakuha ng twice-to-beat advantage, and baka pwede pa sila masalvage yung standings nila with 2-2 record. But for Choco Mucho on the other hand naman, okay din naman maging okay yung standings nila ngayon para makakuha sila ng twice-to-beat advantage pag nasa top seed sila ng Pool 8, because a top seed could afford the Flying Titans better matchups in the quarterfinals and possibly the semifinals.
So importante yung sinabi ni Paneng doon earlier in just her last spiel, and that is may pag-asa pa rin ang CHERY TIGGO to get to that top and to get the twice to beat. Yun, klaruhin lang natin even at 0-2, but obviously ayaw nila maging 0-3. Pero pag-usapan natin muna yung makakalaban nila, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And let's go back to match number 5, which was against Black Mamba Army Lady Troopers. That match ended in 1 hour and 22 minutes, and it ended in a straight sets fashion. But the important thing there to note is that Coach O was able to stretch the bench in that match. He played 11 players in that match. Dominant in the first 2 sets, a little shaky in the 3rd set. Pero Paneng, pinanindigan niya yung bench niya para matuto na tapusin yung laban.
Yun na nga, Boom. The Flying Titans looked unstoppable in their debut, as in they dominated the Army Black Mamba in the first 2 sets with 25-13 and 25-11. And they were able to shuffle their lineup throughout the match. And titignan itong nating statistics na ito. Kahit na nag-shuffle sila ng mga lineup, pero no 3rd set, naging dikit yung laban doon. But the bench was able to manage to steal the set or the game. Mapanalo nila 3 straight sets. And yun na nga, ito tinitingnan natin yung opponent errors. Si Choco Mucho is naka 24. So para mas madami pang nakuhang points doon ng Black Mamba Army versus sa kanilang mga scoring skills combined na 23, yung spikes, blocks, and aces.
It's a great start, a great debut by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who were one of those teams from last year who were ran to the ground, so to speak. They played 7 games in 8 days to end last conference of your Premier Volleyball League. So they look fresh, and they have some fresh legs and some fresh troopers to be with them in this fight for the Open Conference of the PVL 2022 to help their leading scorer, Cat Tolentino. Yun yung mga napag-uusapan in the last conference. She averaged 12.9 in the semifinals against the CHERY TIGGO Crossovers, but naubusan sa huli. Remember, CHERY TIGGO came back in that series to beat Choco Mucho. Cat Tolentino was the lone person who was trying to push Choco Mucho over the edge. Ngayon, parang fresh na fresh siya for this conference and maraming katulong, Paneng.
Oo, tama ka dyan. And actually, si Kat, naglaro lang siya ng first 2 sets for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, but she still managed to drop 11 points. 9 spikes, 1 block, and 1 ace. And converting yun na nga yung kanyang outstanding 9 attack attempts, 9 points from attacks na 18 attack attempts. And Choco Mucho's first game was basically a sampler of what their new lineup could do. And we also have to mention yung middles nila na si Cherry Nunag, who got 7 points, Aduke Agunsanya, who got 2 points, and both looked solid in the playing time that they got. And even the open hitters, Des Cheng, who had 6 points, while Isa Molde added 5. So yun, parang iisipin mo, ang ganda ng problema ni Coach Oliver. Kasi ang dami na, there are plenty of ways that he can go with his lineup. So who he chooses to use against the defending champions will say a lot about Choco Mucho's future matches.
And that's what I mean when I say that Kat Tolentino has a lot of help in this 2022 Open Conference. I'm sure she agrees, but let's find out from herself and see what she has to say prior to this match.
It's very different because we have a lot of new players. We have players from different schools, and we've definitely learned to work with others and incorporate new systems. So it's interesting to see how all their different strengths and their weaknesses are going to help out this team in the long run. I think our role has changed a lot just because, or my role has changed a lot because there's more people helping with scoring, and coach has still given me that as main scorer role, but I believe that everyone is helping me to be able to fulfill that role. We're definitely going to focus on our side. We're going to be looking at how we can improve and how we can follow Coach O's system. We can't necessarily control the other side, so what we need to do is really just work as a team and trust Coach O.
She also said she's incredibly excited with her team because the talent is spread out. It's not only the talent, the format of the PVL 2022 Open Conference excites her because of the competition this year. Dahil nga napakalalim na mga kalaban, mga bench na makakalaban niya. And one of those, of course, is CHERY TIGGO. Now, they're coming off another loss, a second loss, successive loss here in the Open Conference. Me and Paneng had the pleasure of covering that game. That was match 6. It was done in 1 hour and 30 minutes, and they were sputtering. They looked a little bit confused. Obviously, Din and Mylene still look like they're not in game condition yet. But maaga pa dito sa ating tournament. Things can still be fixed. But what did you see, Paneng, in that match against F2 where they lost in straight sets?
Ayun na nga, the crossovers again looked lost in their second game of the season. And yung biggest question dito is yung constant lineup shuffling na nangyari every set. So parang wala pa silang solid 6 na mag-start ng game at magtatapos ng game. Nung first set, solid yung, it was tied 11 before the crossover serve reception faltered and opened the doors for the F2 Logistics to take over. And yun na nga, nabanggit mo, despite not having the best games from their 2-star players, Mylene Pat and din Santiago Manabat, Cherry still kept up with the F2 in most scoring departments. But nababanggit nga natin prior nung kanilang second game na kailangan nilang bawasan yung kanilang errors, pero nag-commit pa rin sila or nakakuha pa rin sila ng 30 errors. Yun yung close to half of the 75 points na F2 needed to win that game.
You know, Paneng, you speak of errors, just think about it. And we covered the first game. They had 36 in that previous loss. They had 30 in this one against F2. So that's 66 errors in 2 games. It's tough to win, even if you have, other players stepping up. And speaking of, buti na lang kahit papano maganda inilaro ni Micah Ortiz in that matchup. It wasn't enough, obviously, but this is a great sign moving forward. Obviously, without Jaja Santiago, they need numbers from her, Paneng.
Nung steadying presence of Micah Ortiz, she was one of the few players constant in the CHERY TIGGO lineup. She got most of her attack points on quick plays and joust at the net. She got 11 points, 9 attacks, 1 block, and 1 ace. And she was also one of the more expressive crossovers, trying to inspire her teammates to communicate more and not get lost in the score. And yun na nga, hindi natin masyadong nakita si Din Santiago Manabat, but hindi siya nakalaro nung third set, but she got 3 points and Mylene Pat had 5. And we also have to mention the performance of Ariane Layuk, who got 5 points for the crossovers.
All right, it's the rematch of the semifinals last year. Let's go over to our competition announcer for the start of this second game.
And now let's meet our national referees for this match. First referee, Fernando Velarde. Second referee, Joy de Imus. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Setter from the National University, number 4, team captain, Jasmine Nabor. Opposite hitter from Adamson University, number 7, Mylene Pat. Outside spiker from the University of the East, number 11, Shaya Adorador. Outside spiker from the National University, number 16, Dindin Santiago Manabat. Middle blocker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 22, Micah Ortiz. Middle blocker from the College of St. Benil, number 25, Rachel Austero. Starting libero from the Far Eastern University, number 23, Puding Duremdes. Head coach for CHERY TIGGO is Aaron Velez. And now the starters for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Outside spiker from De La Salle University, number 2, Des Cheng. Setter from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 3, Tina Wong. Outside spiker also from Ateneo, number 9, Pauline Gaston. Opposite hitter from Ateneo, number 10, Kat Tolentino. Middle blocker from De La Salle University, number 11, Aduke Ogunsanya. Middle blocker from Ateneo, number 14, team captain, Bea De Leon. And the starting libero also from Ateneo, number 13, Denden Lazaro Revilla. Head coach for Choco Mucho is Oliver Almagro. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is the CHERY TIGGO crossovers taking on.
All right, here we go. The starting lineup for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. And as you can see, a little bit of a change. Rachel Austero will be in the starting lineup. She did not play in the previous match. She came off the bench in match number 1. So ito yung adjustment ni Coach A, Paneng. And then we will see, of course, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, the retooled Flying Titans, including the new players, Des Cheng, Duque Ogunsanya. What are your comments on the Rachel Austero insertion here, Paneng?
I think si Coach Aaron ngayon nag-iisip pa kung paano yung magiging solid lineup for CHERY TIGGO, because in the first 2 games nila, nagkaroon sila ng communication problems, yung errors nila, even yung blockings, nagkaroon din sila ng malaking problema doon. So tingnan natin kung magiging okay itong adjustment na ito for the crossovers.
And here we go. Match 8 on day 4 for your Premier Volleyball League. And did Santiago Manabat 3 points only in that previous match. Did not even play in 1 set, which is also what happened, in the previous game, the 4-set matchup that they had. She had 0 points in set 2 and set 3, and then came alive in set 4. Pero yun na nga, natalo pa rin sa Signal HD Spikers in their first outing, coming off a loss against F2. Balik kay Dindin. Defense is going to be a premium for Coach O. Thinking about the fact that they have Denden Lazaro Revilla there, they have Des Cheng there, they have Pongray Gaston, who are all good and great diggers, and pati na rin si Tina Wong. So out, no? Itatawag.
Yes, nangihingi ng check ball ang CHERY TIGGO, pero hindi yon in honor ng ating first referee.
So right now it stands at 2-0. They target Mylene Paat. Apat will send it over. Wong. And it is not over.
Good timing ng blocking doon ni Micah Ortiz. Single block. Bea De Leon in the quick attack.
Just to clarify, it is CHERY TIGGO against CHOCO MUCHO right now, and a scraping of the net ang itatawag. Joy Imus, our second referee, seeing that one. So it will be 3 serving 1. It's a good first ball. Good anticipation though by Bea De Leon.
Yeah, good cover sana doon kay Maylene Paal, pero parang medyo nagulat pa siya. Hindi niya nahatid ng maayos yung first ball.
Nice start here for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans at 4-1. Looking to join Signal HD on top of the standings in Pool A. It concerns, if you're a fan of CHERY TIGGO, it concerns you that there are 66 errors in 2 games. When you compute that, that's practically 9 errors per set in the 7 sets that they've played so far, Panig.
That's right. And yun, masyadong malaki yung mga errors na yun for the crossovers. And lalo na ngayon, if they want to win this game, nabanggit na din natin previously na kailangan nilang bawasan yung errors.
Good reaction by Rachel Ostero, but the save by Julia Angeles was the one that made that possible. Let's look at this dive by Angeles, and then Ostero with the instinct just to tip it over for a 3-4 count. Jasmine Nabor, who had 15 excellent sets in the previous match, sends that out.
Yes, nakita din natin ng previous games ng CHERY TIGGO. Medyo madami din silang service errors. Nung may times na umahabol sila ng point, tapos sa service area, mag-commit sila ng error doon.
5 serving 3 now. Second game of our Sunday double dip. PVL gets us going for this rally. Santiago Manabat is rejected. Nabor. Paat. Kumambyo sa ere. Counter-attack. And Adorador was there. Bump set. Mataas yung clearance. Reverse set. The push is out. Nope. No touch.
No touch, masyadong malakas yung drop ball. Good intention for Can Tolentino. Yun nga lang masyadong napalakas.
Din Santiago Manabat on deck to serve 4-5. And again, a few back-to-back service errors here. That's the second. One on Nabor, one on Santiago Manabat. Well, Panig, as part of a team that you've played, of course, you've been part of teams that committed so many errors in previous matches, right? Marami ka nang naranasan, panalo, talo, some of them because of errors. What do you meet about after games where you're committing so many errors? What do coaches tell you?
Yung mga coaches namin, ang unang pinapaalala sa amin is, pinapractice naman natin yan. Bakit pagdating sa game, hindi natin nagagawa or na-execute ng maayos?
Okay.
So, hindi nawawala yung paalala ng mga coaches na kailangan mo mag-relax, sumunod lang kayo sa game plan at magtiwala kayo, hindi lang sa teammates nyo, but pati na rin sa sarili nyo na kaya nyo maglaro ng maayos.
It's 5 serving 7. And so you're saying, Paneng, that a lot of that is mental?
Mental, yes. Oo, minsan may pressure na din. Kasi, alam mo yung naghahabol na kayo ng points. Sunod-sunod na kayo nag-error. So, parang napipressure mo na yung sarili mo na hindi ako pwede mag-error.
So, sa practice ba, iniisip pa rin yan? Kumbaga, parang does it take over your mind as we see Adorador connect here on the cross-court attack?
Yeah, ang ganda ng palo na yun is Shai Adorador. Hindi na nakahabol si Aduque sa blocking. Was single block there for Shaya. So, going back dun sa question mo, Boom, dun na nga sa trainings. Minsan, napipressure kami in the sense na pinapractice kami ng mga coaches namin na pag ganito nakadami yung errors na nagawa mo. Push-ups, ganito kadami. Sit-ups, ganito kadami.
Yeah.
So, may mga katumbas na mga drills na din.
Right, mga penalty.
Oo.
Kumbaga sa basketball, yung pag you miss a free throw, you run, you sprint, yung mga
sprint.
ganun. Ayun, ganun. Push up,
kami.
sit up. Okay. That's a good insight. 7-all. Tabla na dito as Rachel Ostero. Ang sundot ni Coach A para dito sa kanilang third match. And she played very well, by the way, in the semifinals and the finals when they both came back to win the first professional championship. All right, it is 8-7 for Choco Mucho when we come back.
After ng game namin against F2, sobrang frustrated lahat ng mga kasama ko, especially hindi namin naibibigay lahat ng talent namin, na skills namin. Hindi kami nag-work as a team nung past few games namin. Wala namang pressure na binibigay sa amin, especially sila coach. Wala silang binibigay talaga na pressure. It's all up to us na players na kailangan i-give namin lahat ng best namin every game. Malaking factor na if ever mananalo kami today, high moral kami lahat kasi from 2 consecutive losses, kailangan namin bumawi.
There you go. That's Micah Ortiz addressing the teamwork questions about Cherry Tigggo, and the morale is still there. Hindi pa dapang-dapa.
Yeah, kahit alam nila na it's a must-win game for them. But yun na nga, dapat talaga walang pressure for the whole team. And they have to give all their best para magkaroon sila ng high morale from a back-to-back loss.
Serving 8. Cross court. Angeles could not keep it in play. And it is Pauline Gaston. 9-all. Duque Okinsanya now. One of the many players who have joined the team now. Des Cheng. Mary Lunag, of course. Jem Ferrer, also part of it. As we mentioned, Tang Ponce. And quality players, no? Parang hindi lang additions. You know, these were players who had vital roles in previous teams.
Oo, good players, kumbaga. Malaking matutulong ni Aduque and ni Des sa Choco Mucho.
Rally continues here. Nabor. Back set to Paat. Puts it away.
Good pipe attack there from Mylene Paat. Yun naman, na-mention din natin, Boom, na nag-improve na din itong pipe attacks ni Mylene.
Chaya Dorador now on deck. 2 points, 2 attacks for her so far. Former UE Lady Warrior. Nakita nila yung play pero hindi nila naharangan sa net.
2 blockers there for Bea De Leon. Matatangkad yung blockers niya. Si Tintin, Santiago Manabat, and si Micah Ortiz. Pero ginamit niya yung blockers niya para makuha itong puntos na ito.
10-all. Posti serving. Ortiz tipping. The set. Paat keeps it up. Santiago Manabat is checked. Hinabol ni Nabor. They go back and Paat just sends it over. Chance for Choco Mucho here. Reverse set. Good dive by Mylene. Gets through the block on the counter attack. It was Gaston. Bump set. Longest rally of the set so far. And Dindin scores for CHERY TIGGO.
Yeah, we have to give credit for both teams. Ang ganda ng depensa nila, yung coverage sa kanilang mga spikers. And yun na nga, nagamit na ni Dindin yung kanyang spike. Kanina, nakita natin medyo nung nag-miss spike siya, nare-reklamo niya parang nasilaw yata siya. But ngayon, naka-adjust na and talaga naman kumukuha ng puntos for crossovers.
11 serving 10, Ortiz serving. Great set. Great coverage by Revilla. But Dindin, Santiago Manabat closes the door.
Back-to-back blocks there kay Santiago Manabat. Ang ganda ng timing niya sa palo ni Cat Tolentino.
Actually, si Gaston yung nandito. Nasa ng pinto. So this is a 2-point lead for the crossovers, the defending champions. Nabor tries. It goes to Dindin. Mababa.
Yeah, medyo may gigil yung palo doon ni Dindin.
Let's look at that again.
Yeah, looking at the replay. Ganda ng approach niya, pero yung contact niya sa palo niya medyo mababa na. You have two tall blockers there, Bea De Leon and Cat Tolentino. Both are excellent blockers for the Flying Titans.
This is over. Service error. Pangalawa na rin para sa Choco Mucho.
Yeah, lamang na ngayon ang CHERY TIGGO with 2 points. 13-11.
Nabor this time safely sends it. The power tip by BDL. Right in the middle, the gut of that defense.
Yeah, looking at the replay. Minsan, pag nakita natin na open blockers, magigigil tayo, palo lang ng palo. Pero we have to give credit kay Bea dahil yun na nga, yung variations ng kanyang mga spikes. May drop ball, may power tip. Kasi same lang yun, 1 point pa rin yun for both, for your team.
Miscommunication on the receiving end for CHERY TIGGO. Sa harap natin pa rin.
Oo, ito na nga dahil yung mga miscommunications na ganyan, parang binitawan na ni Maylene yung service na yun kasi she thinks that it's sailing outside pero si Shaya naka-cover. Unfortunately, natamaan siya ng service ni Bea.
Ganda ng serve. Santiago makes the adjustment and our first referee, Fernando Velarde, awards the point to Choco Mucho.
Medyo pasok doon yung set ni Nabor. Looking at the replay, nahirapan ng habulin yon ni Dindin. Parang wala na sa kanyang comfort zone yung pagpasok ng bola. Overset from Nabor.
So Choco Mucho takes over the lead after CHERY TIGGO had it for 2 points. Nobody home. The communication, the teamwork, that's what Michael Ortiz was talking about in the interview earlier. And it's still manifesting here in game number 3.
Yeah, sayang yun. Ang ganda ng reception from the crossover side. Pero hindi nila na-execute yung play. Kaya yan yung mga kailangan nilang iwasan, yung mga miscommunications.
Already 4 points for PVL. Nabor. Estero. Wong was there. Chance here for CHERY. Puding. Mali na naman yung set. Pinapahirapan nila si Dindin dito the last couple of plays. So lamang na ng tatlo. Choco Mucho, 16-13 over CHERY TIGGO. Sulit saya ang inyong panonood kasama ang Sulit TV. Entertainment, sports, news, and information. Andito lahat. Mapapanood ang TV5, 1 Sports, 1 PH at lahat ng free-to-air channels. Siksik na, digital at malinaw pa sa halagang 780 pesos lang. Mawag lang sa 0288885555 o maaari rin pumunta sa piling authorized stores nationwide. Mabibili rin sa Shopee at Lazada. Bisitahin ang Sulit TV Facebook page para sa ibang mga detalye. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Bilhin ang Sulit TV powered by TV5. Let's go to Janine Choi right now.
CHERY TIGGO is aiming to finally enter the winning column. After their back-to-back losses, the veterans and senior members of CHERY actually met privately to discuss and assess what else is the missing component. For Michael Ortiz, they gave up too many errors on service and attack, and more importantly, they haven't been playing as one cohesive unit. Kaya naman, for today's ball game, decidido ang CHERY na maipakita ang fighting spirit nila at mailabas kung ano ang pinakita nila dito sa PVL during the previous conference. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Janine. Kaya nga lang, 4 na itong abante. At ang hinahabol ni Coach A, right now, this is the biggest lead of the set so far. Arostero, linihis yung bola and finds the line. "14 will be serving 17. Ostero last year in the PVL Open Conference last year played this role, yung talagang in the game, susundutin siya ni Coach A para magbigay ng mga like 3, 4, 5 points pero may impact dun sa laban. Ngayon, siya naman ang starter. As Shaya Adorador gets the check out there and they cut the lead in half now. 15 will be serving 17. Let's look at that again.
Ang ganda ng palo ni Shaya Adorador. Nakita niya down the line, sarado si Kat Tolentino is her blocker there. Ginamit na lang niya yung blockings ni Kat para mapalo palabas.
Sails out. That is the third service error. Fourth.
That was the
Let me
fourth.
correct myself.
Yes.
That's right.
Fourth service error na ngayon ng crossovers. Kanina maganda lamang na sila ng mga 3 or 4 points, but ngayon nagkabaliktad na. Sila na yung naghahabol ngayon ng 3 points sa Flying Titans.
Nabor. And go back to Pat. Oh, nice reaction there by Wong. Nabor, balik kay Maylene tinulak. And Wong was there. Revilla will set it up. Down the line, and it is Descheng.
Yan yung isa sa mga strength ni Descheng, yung down the line spikes niya. Nakaharap siya sa cross-court, tapos dadalhin niya sa down the line. Kaya yung mga yung dumedepensa sa kalaban nila, minsan mahirap basahin. Hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupwesto dahil sarado na yung cross-court mo or sarado yung down the line mo, pero doon niya pa rin dadalhin yung bola.
That's something that Aragalang did a lot of, or continues to do. Yung parang nakaharap doon, pero yung bola papunta rito, down the line.
Yun yung mga mahirap basahin sa depensa.
Adorador in the off-speed. From the back, it is Gaston. Back to Shaya. Gets it through the block and gets the point. CHERY TIGGO trying to stay within striking distance here in the first set of our second game. EJ Laude, by the way, is already in the ball game. She did score 6 points off the bench the last time out. As you look at Coach O on your screens right now, against Coach A. CHERY already with 10 errors, Paneng, so far in the first set. I did say na parang lumalabas, uma-average sila ng 9 errors a set in the last 7 sets with a 66. Now this is 10. And they're only behind by 2, Paneng. That's the good news. What is counterbalancing it?
Well, si CHOCO MUCHO also has 6 errors na rin. So, ito yung mga libreng puntos na binibigay nila sa kalaban nila na kaya namang iwasan. But na-mention natin na yung service errors na rin ni CHERY TIGGO, 4 na rin yon from the 10 errors na they committed.
Pat puts it away. Lead is down to 1.
This is something na hindi natin nakita sa previous games ng CHERY TIGGO. Yung bumabawi kagad sa mga errors na commit nila. Kasi nung previous games, ang daming mga sunod-sunod na errors. Minsan tatahimik na lang sila, di ba? Hindi na nakakahabol.
Excellent point, Panay. Alright, let's listen in.
Nakakatake tayo. Now, yung transition defense natin, naghihintay tayo ng malakas lagi na palo. Why? Why nangyayari yun? Because we are early in our blocks. So, ibig sabihin, gusto natin blocking kagad. Bilangan natin, anong klaseng bola dumating? Yung bola hindi naman sobrang shoot na shoot eh. Ba't natin mamadaliin? High ball. So, bilangan natin yung bola. Ground in this. Don't worry. Atakin mo. May cover sa atin. Mas may advantage sa akin. Maka-cover tayo. May transition tayo. Okay? Again, one good receive, ha? And keep on talking. Dina, hanap pa rin ng advantage.
Choco Mucho, of course, had their own training bubble. Clark, a month, as they tried to incorporate girls like Des Cheng into the system. Des Cheng, of course, transferring now to Choco Mucho from F2, thinking that she wanted to go to another team that actually had an existing system already, a winning system. She didn't want to be part of a team that was kind of finding a new rebuilding system. She wanted to be part of an existing winning one, and actually, I think she chose right with Choco Mucho, because she's blending in together with her teammate Oduke Agunsanya. Both of them have spent 7 to 8 years with Coach Ramil's system, Paneng.
Yes, and ito na nga, parang hindi sila nanibago sa system ni Coach Oliver. Sobrang ganda ng chemistry nila with the Flying Titans core team. And ngayon, both players are go-to players na rin ngayon sa Flying Titans.
Bumalik ang bola kay Ortiz. Dalawa ang abante na Choco Mucho. That is out. Nakailalim sa bola. Si Maylene Pat. Timeout by Coach A. Sa kanya naman tayo makinig dito sa loob ng Paco Arena.
Last part na. Nandito na tayo sa last part. Ladies, mamaya na yan. Ang problema sa atin, yung technical natin, basic. Sino ba? Kasi anong nangyayari sa atin na rattle, oh, di ba? Pwede natin i-top spin. Tumaas. Pwede ka naman break ball, di ba? Hindi naman itutuloy yan eh. Slowly, pag nakita, bukas yung down the line. Okay. Basic ang kailangan natin.
Okay, let's go.
Seri!
Let's go!
Maganda yung point doon ni Coach Aaron dahil ito na nga, patapos na yung set, tapos bumibigay uli yung Cherry Tiggo. Yung nakita natin sa kanilang previous games na bumubulusok sila sa umpisa, humahabol, lumalamang, pero pagpatapos na yung set, parang dun sila bumibigay. So good time out there from Coach Aaron to remind the girls that do not forget the basics na pinapractice nila, na hindi dapat palo ng palo. Tignan nila yung set na nakukuha nila from the board and gawan nila ng paraan.
Bago bumitaw ng tuluyan, itong Choco Mucho right now ahead by 3. The biggest lead of the set was 4. Cheng. Pat again, adjusting in mid-air. Revilla was there on the counter-attack, transition attack. Duque Ogunsanya, who now obviously will not play for LaSalle. She played 1 game in season 83 of the UAAP. 1 game, and it was against Ateneo. They won that game, so she exits LaSalle with a win and forgoes her eligibility and becomes a pro and joins Choco Mucho. Ortiz finds the back zone.
That's something na magandang variation na ginagawa ni Ortiz ngayon sa kanyang mga spikes, dahil minsan pag sinabi mong drop ball, mag-expect yung mga defenders ng kalaban na sumugod sa harap, kuha sila ng short ball, pero pag tinutulak nila sa likod, yung spike nila or yung drop ball, doon nawawalan or nabubutasan yung mga kalaban.
Ayan Layog was major impact in the last matchup against F2 Logistics, is now in the match together with Megual.
Arian Layog scored 5 points yung last game nila against the Cargo Movers.
Correct.
She played both second and third set.
Oh, and that catches the line. Ang ganda naman. Nuugot ni Coach Aidon. Saktong-sakto. Kantong-kanto yung nakuha.
Oo, pinapractice nila yan. For sure, yung mga binibigyan sila ng mga targets. And tingnan mo, saktong-sakto naman sa dulo yung service na yon.
Pati si Denden na-misjudge niya.
Oo.
Pero ito naman, napalakas ng konti. Ito mabigat. That's 5 service errors, 11 in total, and malapit na tayo sa dulo ng set.
That's sayang yung service ace niya kasi parang yung kasunod naman, service error, di ba? So ngayon, last 2 na lang ang Flying Titans to win this set.
Killing your own momentum, that's what it does. Back to back as Duki sends it to the net. So, binibigyan pa ng konting pitik itong CHERY TIGGO here. Down by 2. Laure on your screens. Shaya, who is also considered good server. And then Nina Wong saw it a mile away. She already had it planned in her head, paning, at dun niya dinala sa walang tao.
Look at the replay. Nabagit ko kanina yung mga drop ball. Tinan mo yung defenders ng crossovers. Lahat nasa harap. Walang defender dun sa back row ng crossovers.
So we are at set point, 24-21. Coach Aaron calls this timeout.
Aabutan mo pa yun. Tanggalin na natin yung panic. May time tayo, masyado tayo nararatel eh. Ang ganda naman ng pasa natin. Kailangan natin dagdagan yung connection ng setter natin sa spiker. Yung block, naka-steady. So, hindi kailangan maratel. Bakit tayo? From pasa, Cherry!
Last one na lang dito sa Flying Titans to win this set. But yun na, reminder ni Coach Aaron, yung connection ng spikers and setters. Kasi minsan, di ba, parang madaming overset, so hindi naaabutan ng spikers. So, nasasayang yung mga magagandang reception at defense ng crossover. So, that's something na kailangan nilang i-improve pa para sa game na to.
Set point in the hands of Dina Wong. They go to Puding. And a chance ball given to Choco Mucho. Wong, back set, Cat, still able to score.
Binitawan na ni Dindin Santiago Manabat yung block na yun kasi alam niya ito-drop ball na. But ngayon, yun lang, walang nag-cover on the side of the crossovers. That's supposed na dapat on their side. Pero lahat nagtinginan na lang sila. Sinong kukuha ng bola na yon? So communication pa rin ang nagkukulang din sa crossovers.
Out of system, and it still works for a 25-21 first set win by Choco Mucho Flying Titans over CHERY TIGGO crossovers. We will be back. You're watching the PVL 2022 Open Conference live on One Sports. And the first set goes to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who are looking to join the earlier winners, Signal HD Spikers, in Pool A at 2-0. Choco Mucho, of course, playing second match here in the conference. CHERY TIGGO, in the meantime, trying to avoid 0 and 3, and they start off with the wrong foot right now as we look at some of the highlights. Ang ganda nung laban natin. It is marred by some major errors for CHERY TIGGO, but they still have a chance in this set towards the end pa din.
Yun na nga, nag-start sila ng maganda, tapos the middle, okay, lumamang pa sila, pero patapos ng set, dun na, nahirapan na silang lumamang sa Flying Titans. And sa yung errors nila, banggit natin, they had 12 errors for the first set. That's a lot nga. One set lang, nabanggit mo na dapat baka nag-average sila ng 9. Pero ngayon, naka-12 sila on that set. There are too much service errors. And then, yung attacks nila, 8 points lang versus, 12 points lang ng Cherry versus 8 ng Choco Mucho. And, but mas madaming block points dito yung Choco Mucho with 3 and 1 ng Cherry Tigggo. But yung sa serving department naman, both teams had 2 service aces. But yung biggest factor dito is yung errors na nakomit ng Cherry Tigggo with 12 versus 6 lang ng Flying Titans.
That is just heavy. That is a number. And yet you were in this match despite. So there are some positives to be taken from the set. And of course, as we always say, mahaba pa naman ang laban. But Cherry Tigggo has now played 8 sets so far here in the PVL Open Conference, and they've lost 7. Defending champions were led by Adorador's 4 points. PVL had 5 points para sa Choco Mucho, 3 from Ogunsanya, while Ostero, the starter for Cherry Tigggo, had 3 points. First point here in the second set will go to the crossovers. Boom Gonzalez, Paning Mercado de Koning Suarter with me. Forgive me, every now and then I will stumble. Paneng, please don't hate me.
Okay lang.
Paneng, of course, with the expert analysis of this match, Choco Mucho and Cherry Tigggo. Janine Choi, of course, joining us at courtside. In the meantime, rally is going on. Duremdes, bad from the back. Back set, Kat Pumorma, and she pounds the pavement with that opposite attack.
Looking at the replay, tingnan mo yung blockers ng crossovers. Medyo bukas yung gitna ni Maika and ni Dindin doon sa block for Kat Tolentino. Pag gano'n nakikita na ng spikers na na-relate yung middle blocker, talagang ididiin na nila yan sa cross-court. Dapat yung mga defenders nakaabang na doon sa area.
PVL with 5 points, as I mentioned. 1-all. Ortiz simply tips it over. Kat readjusts. Santiago Manabat down the line, covered by Wong. Kat will try again. They go to Pat from behind. Good defense, good reflexes by the white shirts. Nabor opens up. Santiago Manabat for the kill.
Ang ganda ng set na yun ni Jasmine Nabor to Dindin Santiago. Nakita na niya na talagang iibabawan na niya yung blockers niya. Ang ganda ng approach niya, ng timing. Kaya nakuha na yon ang point for the crossovers.
Ortiz. In the last match we mentioned, a lone double-figure scorer para sa Cherry Tigggo with 11. And Duque Ogunsanya got a little lucky. The set was still low pa din, pero naitulak pa rin niya pakabila without committing a lifting violation.
That's right. Yan yung mga pinapractice ng mga teams, no? Yung mga out-of-system na mga plays. Kasi kailangan nila gawa ng paraan kahit anong bola dumating sa kanila. And wag ma-pressure at wag masyadong mag-isip dahil yun na nga, dahil doon makakuha pa kayo ng error.
That's a good block by Ostero. She recovers just in time. Cheng. Taas para kay Dindin, and it was a perfect set para dun sa dalawang mag-partner. The two bronze medalists in the 2021-2022 Thailand League for Nakhon Ratchasima, Min VC, the Cat Devils. First Filipino volleyball players to land a podium in the Premier Thailand League. Working well in that sequence. Sent back. And it's in the hands now of Puding. Dindin. Too strong.
Yeah, medyo nanggigil doon si Dindin sa kanyang spike. Kanina ang ganda na kanyang back-to-back open spikes na talagang diin talaga sa side ng kalaban. Ang ganda ng kanyang timing, but this time medyo napailalim siya doon sa set na yon and sa spike.
Des Cheng on deck to serve. With the Paat again, they seem to be wanting to overload Maylene Paat. And then Santiago Manabat starting to hum in this match. Getting a little scoring going. 4-3 is our score.
Parang since the start of this game, ang target ng Fly Titans sa service is si Maylene
Maylene,
Paat.
di ba?
Oo,
Na-overload siya, no?
oo, madami ng first ball na diretso sa kanya.
Alam nila, pagurin na natin kung pwede. Bakit hindi? Shaya Adorador. A little bit of a cut, a little bit of a top spin, and a little bit of the line caught with that ball for the 5-3 lead.
Nice defense there by Duremdes and a set by Nabor. Ginawa na lang ng paraan ni Shaya yung set na yon. Yun ang mga out-of-system ng plays na nabanggit din ni Coach Aaron.
Good serve. Good set. And good coverage by Revilla. One more for CHERY TIGGO here. Paat is sent back. Nabor. Duremdes sa likod. Din. Down the pipe. That's over for Gaston.
Yan, nakailalim din si Gaston sa palo na yun. Nakita mo yung approach niya. Medyo na-late na rin siya. Hindi na timing na maayos. At may konting gigil na rin sa palo niya. Yung mga sets na gano'n, yun yung mga ginagawa ng paraan ng mga spikers. Dapat hindi na nila masyadong nanggigigil kasi mag-out talaga yung palo nila.
5 points para kay Dindin Manabat. Oh, and Buding. She was half wanting to take it, half wanting to let it fly. But the point will go to Kat Tolentino to cut the lead down to 2. 3 was the biggest lead for CHERY TIGGO in either set.
Yun yung sinasabi din minsan ng mga coaches, pinapaalala, even your teammates, nire-remind kayo na huwag kayong mag-hesitate. Kung feeling nyo outside pero nasa isip nyo na papasok ba to o hindi, always
Kunin
kunin mo na lang yung bola.
Tanong hapon din na Bordon. Tolentino sends it over. Buding. Nabor. Dindin with a push in the middle. Nice dive by Ovinsanya, which leads to the Kat Tolentino power attack. The leading scorer from them last year, Kat Tolentino, said that the biggest lesson that she learned from last year's experience was how to be more adaptable. They parang lacked an adaptability to that schedule. Ang bigat naman ng schedule talaga, Paneng. I mean, 7 games in 8 days. Hindi mo rin masisi, di ba? But that's the biggest lesson daw, sabi niya, yung adaptability. Now, tapla na tayo from a 3-6 count. We are tied at 6-all. Good block there as PVL apologizes to Ostero as they bang knees a little bit. And Ostero acknowledges. Obunsanya, 4 points so far on 3 of 4 attacks and 1 block. That's out for Maylene. They're asking for a check. Fernando Velarde says nope. So that's a 4-0 run, Panay, from the 3-6.
Ayun, lamang na ang Flying Titans. Yung nakita natin, nawawalan na naman ng coverage on the side of the crossovers. Parang tinitignan na lang nila yung spikers nila. Wala na nagko-cover on their side.
That's out too. Muscle behind the serve. Duki Ogunsanya is playing. Gets to play a lot here for Choco Mucho. No? At yun din naman ang gusto nila ni Des. They were finding, outside of their comfort zone, they said. And of course, just like any player, Paneng, you know this, you want some court time. You want some playing time.
Oh, and importante nga yung chemistry, di ba? Na pag kayo nag-start ng game at nagtapos ng game, maganda yung pagpataas ng moral for the whole team.
Lamang ang Choco Mucho ng isa, 8-7 over CHERY TIGGO. Fully Alive, Champions for Life. Abangan ang pagbabalik ng UAAP at panoorin ang Season 84 Men's Basketball simula March 26. Isang linggo na lang tuwing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays live sa One Sports and sa UAAP Varsity Channel available on Signal TV Channel 263 HD and on Signal Play. Let's go to Janine Choi right now.
For Pongay Gaston, hindi nila iniisip kung galing ba sa talo o panalo ang kalaban. What's important for them is to execute what they have to do. In fact, so far in their early performance here in the PVL, they came to realize how deep and how strong their bench is. Whoever Coach O calls is ready to deliver. And for that, Pongay is so proud of her teammates. Na hindi lang 6 na players ang maasahan ni Coach O, but all 14 of them ladies of Choco Mucho. Panatag sila na andun yung tiwala ni Coach O sa kanilang lahat. That's why they're all extra motivated and working together. Back to you guys.
Cherry Nunag, Caitlin Viray, all played in that match. Regina Rocha, of course, Isa Molde, mga naglaro in that game. As we said, 11 players in their previous match. And of course, Coach O is looking long-term for the long run dito. Dahil nga, there are lessons learned from that last conference na medyo nabugbog sila physically. Maddie Madayaga, unfortunately, went down on that ACL, her second ACL injury. So, lessons of the past, obviously. So now, he has a deep bench and deep bench of quality players.
That's right. Kahit sino yung hugutin ni Coach O from the bench, alam natin na magde-deliver yung mga players niya.
Coach A will call another timeout here. Lamang ng dalawa, Choco Mucho.
Maganda rin yan. Mataas naman. Okay na. Importante, napapasa niya. Okay yun, magtsaga tayo. Pasa, ikaw na dito, no? So lamang na dito si Dindin. Binibigyan na kita. Hindi mong mali. Kailangan natin mag-usap. Binilinaw lang namin to, okay? Basta may pasa ng pasa. Pero kanina ito yung crucial. Maganda na yung takbo ni Ate Maika mo. Papasok ka pa rin dito. Magtiwala ka kung bibigyan mo ng tres. Tumuloy ka. Huwag kang...
Stress na. Basta sigaw lang kayo. Maririnig ko naman.
Delikado kasi yung ganun eh. Tumakbo na siya. Kaya tuloy tayo. Cherry!
Konting paalala para kay Coach A.
Yes, yun na, mataas yung bola, magtyaga ang team. And ang importante sa game is yung magkaroon ng pasa. Kasi pag wala kayong maayos na reception, hindi madadala na maayos ng setter sa mga spikers and ma-execute yung play. So tyaga lang for the for the crossovers.
Reminding you, F2 Logistics went down in defeat earlier against the Signal HD Spikers. You know, that team, last time they dropped the game was back 2019. So that's a shocker to a lot of their fans. But Signal is up 2-0 in Pool A. In the meantime, dito sa ating laban, Cherry Tiggo ayaw mabaon in the 0-3 sa pool standings. Let's look at this. Dindin Santiago Manaban score.
Medyo mababa yung set na yun sa backline ni Nabor. Nagawa na lang ng paraan ni Dindin. Yun yung binabanggit din ni Coach Aaron during the timeouts na gawa ng paraan yung mga out-of-system plays. And magkaroon ng variations, wag lang puro palo. Tignan natin yung siniset na bola.
Baba yun. Para kay Des Cheng. So we are at 10-all. Biggest lead was at 3 para sa Cherry Tiggo. Biggest lead 4 earlier for Choco Mucho in the first set. Jump set. Bumawi kaagad si Des Cheng. Paneng, yan ang posisyon mo nung naglalaro ka. And maraming nagsasabi, di ba, pagka nag-area open spiker, balikan mo. Tell us about that process na yung connection mo with the setter sometimes na parang gusto kang pabawiin ang setter mo kung kunwari you're coming from an error. How does the conversation go?
Madalas sinasabi ng setter, Neng, bumawi ka. Tapos isetan ka na lang niya ng bola. So I think maganda rin yun na teamwork. Na kahit kaninong team, na talaga may communication kayo ng setter nyo and may tiwala kayo sa isa't isa.
Dindin Santiago tying the ball game at 11. She is playing way better today in this third match compared to game number 2.
Nice down the line spike by Dindin Santiago Manabat. Ang ganda nung placement niya na yun.
Moving better, she's playing better. She seems to be, just from a body language standpoint. Ayan na naman, scoring again.
Yeah, back to back ang puntos mula kay Dindin. Talagang nakita mo, sinesetan siya madalas ni Jasmine Nabor. Talagang may tiwala siya kay Dindin. Though nag-error siya kanina, pero it doesn't mean na hindi ka dapat bumawi sa mga errors na yon.
Right now, she has 8 points on 7 attacks and 1 block. Misreceived. Pero nagawan pa ng paraan. As Kat Tolentino, sinuklian yung paghabol ng bola doon nung kanilang setter na si Tina Wong, chasing that set and still able to manufacture a point.
Yung high set doon para kay Kat Tolentino. Yan yung mga usual for a blocker, mahirap timingan yung mga ganong set, no? Yung mga spike ng kalaban. Yung mataas na bola, malayo sa net. Dahil ang daming madadaanan ng bola, pwedeng down the line, over the blockers, or cross-court.
High ball, long ball. Open. Cheng trying to swipe it. And it is a point for CHERY TIGGO. As Joy Imus says, nope. Des Cheng will move out for her former high school teammate in Hope Christian, na si Isa Molde, coming off the bench for the very first time. They played together for a couple of years under Coach Jerry Yee. As you know, that high school very prominent in terms of volleyball products. Agunsanya, bumawi.
Yan, ang ganda ng running spike na yun ni Agunsanya. Nakita na down the line, sarado na ni Dindin. Pero ginamit niya yung blocker niya para spike, paluin palabas yung ano na yun, yung play na yun.
Isa Molde, serving it to Shaya Adorador. Ostero has been solid and steady for Coach A, and CHERY TIGGO starting today.
I have to give credit din sa perfect reception ni Shaya Adorador kay Nabor. Nadala niya ng maayos sa center niya, kaya naman na-execute ng play na yun ng maayos for their side.
Watching this match on One Sports, and we'd like to say hello to everybody watching on the different platforms or even the replays of this CHERY TIGGO Choco Mucho showdown. Ostero pushes it. Not good enough. Buding was there for the cross court. Adorador!
There was a check touch.
Yeah, definitely. In between the blockers, 15-13. What are they doing better in this second set, Panik, compared to the first, CHERY TIGGO?
Nakita natin na nababawasan na yung mga service errors nitong CHERY TIGGO. And mas nagko-communicate na sila. Parang yung teamwork nila, nakikita na natin ngayon na hindi nila masyadong nagagawa ng mga previous sets and previous games.
Gaston able to find a hole in that defense on her cross-court attack. Let's look at that. The approach, the kill for Pauline Gaston. Serving 15. So, para sa second set, ito, babantayan natin. Let's wait for this play to develop first. Ball is still in play. Ostero sends it to the back. Chance for Choco Mucho to attack on transition. But it is returned to sender as CHERY TIGGO with a 2-point lead gets to the technical timeout, ahead this time, 16-14. Let's look at that attack once again.
Ang ganda nung timing ng blockers na yun for the crossovers. Walang coverage na nandun for the Flying Titans. Ay nakita natin yung sipag ni Rachel Ostero. Mapa-palo man or mapa-blocking man, andun siya palagi for the team.
We'll take a break. We will be back with more. Sulit saya ang inyong panonood kasama ang Sulit TV, entertainment, sports, news, and information. Andito lahat. Mapapanood ang TV5, 1 Sports, 1 PH at lahat ng free-to-air channels. Siksik na, digital at malinaw pa sa halagang 780 pesos lamang. Tumawag lang sa 028888-5555 o maaari ring pumunta sa piling authorized stores nationwide. Mabibili rin sa Shopee at Lazada. Bisitahin ang Sulit TV Facebook page para sa iba pang mga detalye. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo, bili na ng Sulit TV powered by TV5. Some good news for the Cherry Tigo fans here. Paneng, 4 errors pa lamang ang Cherry Tigo. We're halfway through the set already. Good news yan dahil 12 nung first set.
Yun na nga, Boom. At least ngayon, nakikita natin, from the service area pa lang, nababawasan na nila yung errors nila. And ang ganda ng depensa na pinapakita din itong crossovers. Unti-unti na nagiging okay na yung galaw nila ngayon sa game na to.
Choco naman ang mas maraming error ngayon at 6 and 4 as Mylene Pat extends the lead once again. 17-15. Leading scorer here in the set. Manabat with 6, Kat Tolentino with 6. But it is Pat and Manabat, yung dalawang parang masasabi natin nag-absent ng last game against F2 who are doing very well here in this second set especially. Pudding was there. It's still a... Nope. Double touch.
Yeah, double touch there called on Micah Ortiz.
PVL will be credited for that point. Yes, Paneng.
Ang ganda nga nung pinapakita nito ng dalawang leaders ng Cherry Tigo, si Mylene Paats and si Dindin Manabat, na na-miss nga natin sila ng mga first few games, but nakakita naman natin yung leadership nila on the court.
Manabat, sorry. That's Adorador rather. Manabat sends it over. Chaya will try again. Hindi mapalo ng gusto. The push! Laki ng butas pero nahabol. Ninabor. Adorador puts it away!
Nice defense there on the side of the crossovers. Kita na open block si Tolentino pero nag-attempt sila and ready sila dun sa bola na yun. Mapa-drop ball man. Nabor was there. Duremdes was there. And ang ganda nung finish na yun ni Shaya Adorador with no blockers on the side of the Flying Titans.
What a dive by Nabor to save that one. As Adorador serving 18-16. Cherry Tigo hoping to maintain this lead, if not increase, on Choco Mucho. Good serve, Revilla for the first ball. Hinapol ni Shaya. Lumasit sa kabila. And it ends up as a point.
Yeah, miscommunication there from Tina Wong and Pongay Gaston. Nagkatinginan sila kung sino yung kukuha ng bola. So yun yung mga usually nakakakuha ng errors dahil yung miscommunication, nagtitinginan yung mga players or yung magka-team.
Well, you'll take it. Kahit swerte, you'll take it because it's a 3-point lead right now and Coach O will call a
Hinihintay mo kung ano yung
timeout.
gagawin ng kalaban. Look girls, oh. You're waiting what will they do. Eh, kailangan nyo na kumilos. Nasa atin yung bola. Ba't natin mamadaliin? Masyado kayo nagdududa na papaluin ng malakas. Okay? And we have to keep on talking. Hindi, walang mangyayari kung hindi tayo magsasalita. Okay? Again. Okay. Listen up. Okay. Read. Anong klaseng bola meron? Yung mga ganun cut, yun yung mga inaatrasan kasi wala na eh. Now, if you want to block it aggressively. Okay? And you have to keep on talking.
At the end of that timeout, Coach O begging the girls, you have to keep on talking.
Yeah, communication is very important sa team sport, no? Sa volleyball also. Dahil yun na, iniiwasan natin na magkatingin. Dahil easy ball na on your side, but nabibitawan pa nila yung bola na yun. Kaya napupunta yung puntos na yun sa kalaban.
Matching their biggest lead. 19 serving 16. Can they finish right now? That is the biggest lead of the match for Cherry Tigo at 4.
Good service there kay Shaya. Yun na, ang dami nilang service errors kanina nung first set. But ngayon, kahit na lamang sila, talagang nakikita mo yung tapang nila on the service area naman na kinakargahan pa rin nila yung serve nila para mahirapang maka-receive yung Flying Titans.
That is a big number. Those errors limited here in the second set. Ganda ng lutang ni PVL, but Duremdes was there, and she still is with a headshot. Open to Isa. Baat reacting. Chance for Choco Mucho. Balik kay Molde. Molde mababa.
Ang ganda ng depensa na yon from Buding Duremdes.
Oo.
Yan yung mga hindi dapat kalimutan ng mga defenders on both teams is yung coverage sa spikers nila. Na minsan hindi mo na maiwasan, manood na lang, diba? Sa teammate mo na pumapalo. Pero it's important for you to do your job to cover your spikers and the defense. Dahil yun, sa dalawang back-to-back coverage na yun ni Duremdes, ang ganda ng pagtataas niya ng bola.
One of the new recruits, a veteran Jem Ferrer, has entered the chat room, so to speak, has entered this game. She will be a center for Choco Mucho right now. The ball. Santiago Manaban, checked. Duremdes with coverage once again. Dindin will try again, and she gets it through. What a game by Duremdes also in Manaban in this second set.
Ang ganda na din ang connection ng center and spikers on the Cherry Tigggo side. Pero give credit sa sipag ng depensa at sa coverage ni Duremdes.
Grabe.
3 points yun na
Yun na
na-save
nga.
niya.
Ginawa ka na yung mukha ni Coach A.
Tapos tayo gusto rin natin sila madaliin. Okay, so counter tayo. If they want to hit hard, mabilis. Pag nasa atin ang bola, wag natin madaliin. Nangyayari, sumusobra yung set, sumusobra yung receive. Hindi nag-uusap kasi nagmamadali eh. Okay. Again, now, regroup tayo. Tapos na yon, no problem yon. Cut, alam mong papaluin sa kamay mo. Next, hindi nakapalo ng isa na block. What's next? It's either check out or drop ball. So you have to reach over. Okay, ganun din Bea. And huwag niyong kalimutan tsagain at mag-hingi ng bola.
Tsaga tayo, tsaga. Isa.
Jem Ferrer coming in into this ball game down 6 points. Coach O said he needed Jem Ferrer's help to teach Dina Wong yung diskarte. Sabi niya, diskarte sa laro. So tignan natin kung ano mangyayari dito. We'll talk more about that later, but we can not go through this match without highlighting the numbers on Buding. 13 excellent games. She's there again with another one. Ortiz on the run and gun! Bumuka na. Itong kalamangan sa 7.
Malaki na tong lead ng Cherry Tigggo. Nakita mo nag-e-enjoy na sila sa larong to and na-execute na maayos ng mga plays. Yun yung mga sipag and yung mga moments na na-miss natin sa crossovers ng previous games. And now we're seeing them play na mas maayos and yung teamwork nila mas maayos.
Good set from Ferrer. But again, Duremdes saving that play. Chance here for Kat. Shaya. Ortiz again! Back-to-back slide plays.
Yan, ang gaganda ng mga running spike ni Mike Ortiz. I think that's one of her signature plays din. It's either the quick spike or the running spike. And medyo na-late na din dun yung blockers ng Flying Titans. Ben De Leon.
Napako ang Choco Mucho dito sa 16. Cherry Nunag now is in the match for the very first time, but a set point for Cherry Tigggo here, something that has eluded them in previous matches. They haven't had a lot of set points, obviously. Now they have a chance here. Ferrer back set to Tolentino. Nabor! And that goes to Cherry Tigggo. They win a set, and they tie Choco Mucho, and they stay alive here in game number 2 of your Sunday doubleheader of your PVL 2020 Open Conference. Jasmine Abor and the rest of the Cherry Tigggo crossovers. Choco Mucho tied at 1-1 here on One Sports. We will be back at the Paco Arena and Sports Center. We're back with you here on One Sports, and we are now tied at 25-21 for Choco Mucho, and then a major comeback by CHERY TIGGO, 25-26. They cleaned up their act, so to speak, in that second set. I like what my partner said earlier, that the aura changed, the body language changed, and with that, the way they played changed. The skill side of it, the technical side of it, nag-iba kasi nag-iba rin yung aura nila. Take me through that second set.
Yeah, we saw the latter part of the second set. Ang ganda nga nung teamwork na pinakita nung crossovers. Nag-enjoy sila sa game na yon. Yung teamwork nila, kitang-kita, yung mga adjustments. Hindi na sila masyadong tense or tight kung tutuusin dahil ang napako na yung Flying Titans sa 16 on the second set. Na talagang bumulusok na yung scores ng Choco Mucho. And I think we need to highlight na ang laki ng binawas ng errors ng ng CHERY TIGGO. From 12 errors ng first set, ngayong second set, 3 na lang, 3. And malaking difference yun para mapanalo nila yung second set. And hindi naman nagkakalayo yung stats nila sa attacks ng 16, 11. Same lang ng blocks and ng service aces with 1 for each team. But yun na nga, yung errors nila, yun yung palagi natin binabanggit na kailangan nilang bawasan para manalo ng set or manalo
9
ng
less
game.
errors. Medyo mabigat. That's 9 points. And you look at the spread, it's 25-16. That's the spread of the set. So it won't carry over. That negativity won't carry over to the succeeding sets, which right now is at set number 3. And another new addition here for Coach O. Talagang really showing the strength of his bench. Tang Ponce now coming in. Jerry Nunag is in. Des Cheng, Cat Tolentino. All part of the 6 with Tina Wong and Isa Molde. In the meantime, si Michael Ortiz ba yung nakascore, no? Si Michael Ortiz was the one who hit that one. 4 points for Micah, for the former UST standout. The defending champions with some life here in match number 3. Des Cheng finding that corner. Sorry, Panay, go ahead.
Down the line spike there from Des Cheng. Dindin was there as her blocker. Ang ganda ng timing ng blocker siya, but nakita niya yung opening ng down the line.
Such good technique on that wrist. Good serve too. Manabat overpowered at the net.
Single blocker there for Manabat, pero hindi niya nagawa ng paraan yung open set in the ball.
Set, overset as Paneng mentioned. What a serve! And this is why you have this bench. This is why he recruited these players for moments like these. Des Cheng with 4 points.
Des Cheng, one of the better servers for the Flying Titans. Actually, malakas mag-serve si Des and magaling mag-target yan ng mga receivers ng kalaban.
Just as you mentioned. Ano ka na nga talaga, TV broadcaster ka na talaga, Paneng, kasi kasama yan eh. Kasama sa trabaho yan. Pag hindi ka pa napinyagan ng ganyan, you're not a true analyst yet. Or anchor for that matter. 2 serving 3. Chance here for CHERY TIGGO. Manabat through the block. Let's look at that again.
Good set there from Nabor. Ang ganda ng timing din ng palo ni Manabat over the blockers ng Flying Titans.
They're really playing very different today, Manabat and Pat. And credit the other players also stepping up. Nabor has been excellent. Duremdes has been so good.
Ostero also.
Ostero starting today. But this time, the double block of Jerry Nunag and Cat Tolentino sends it back.
I think Coach Aaron used the same lineup for second set, no? Parang
Starters.
this is the first time na wala masyadong shuffling na nangyari on their side
It's a
for the
very good
lineup.
point. Very good point, Paneng. Dahil yun ang naging nangyari nung first 2 matches, no, daming palasa. So, parang nakahanap siya ng right now, steady. Although ngayon, Choco Mucho may lamang, 5-3. Cherry Luna got deck. Also a PVL champion with the Petrogas Angels. Somebody touched the net according to Joy de Imus. So that's an automatic point for the Cherry Tigggo crossovers. And it's Santiago Manabat.
It was Isa Molde who touched the net there sa block.
11 points already on 10 attacks. Very efficient. Puting will set it up to Pat. Revilla was there to cover down the line. Dindin gets a left hand on it. Shaya sends it back. Wong will open up. Molde adjusts. Sumabit ang kamay ni Maylene Pat.
Minsan yung sa mga pag nangigigil ka mag-block kasi ang ganda na ng timing mo pero yun na nga lang nadadamba mo yung net or sa sobrang gigil nagkakaroon ng net touch.
Matt Tolentino, the leading scorer for Choco Mucho. Not just today, but on the average. Back set. Tang Ponce was there. Nabor. Pipe attack. Bumalik ang bola. And that will be 4 touches for Cherry Tigggo. Choco Mucho with a 3-point lead here, and Tang Ponce doing it on defense. Dito mo nakikita yung lalim ngayon ng bench ni Coach O.
Oo, kahit sino yung tawagin niya sa bench na talagang magpo-perform ng maayos for the team.
Catching. Ostero with the left hand. 5 points as a starter today.
Nice, maganda yung pagkaka-adjust doon ni Rachel Ostero. Medyo miss-set na, wala na yung sa comfort zone niya. Kaya nagamit na yung left hand niya para sa drop ball.
Tied 1-all. Look at the numbers for her. 5 points on 5 attacks. Ostero, back line. Adorador approaches, gets it through the block, and that will be a point for Shaya Adorador. 9 points for her. Cherry Tigggo behind only by 1 now. 6 will be serving 7. Watching us on One Sports, this is the PVL 2022 Open Conference. Boom Gonzalez with 3-time UAAP champion Panin Mercado de Koenig Suarter on deck as Rachel gets us going for this rally. Choco looking for a touch, and they get it. Fernando Velarde awards the point to Choco Mucho, which means technical timeout time, and they have a 2-point lead. The PVL Open Conference 2022 is available on One Sports and then high definition on One Sports Plus, Signal TV channel 261. Let's go to Janine Choi for this report on number 2 of Choco Mucho.
Masaya, kakaiba, excited. These are the words Des Cheng used to describe how she feels in her new home with the Flying Titans. She's grateful for the warm welcome the coaching staff and the team showed her, but she's most grateful for the seniors in the team, Jem Ferrer and Pongay Gaston, for going the extra mile. They always encourage her to be more open, be more comfortable with voicing out her opinions, and communicate more with the team. Des said she can't wait to learn more from her new teammates as well as to play well for Coach Oliver. Back to you guys.
You know, Jim Pereira also from the same high school program, although from a different batch. Pero tatlo sila dyan. Galing Hope Christian, Jim Pereira, Isang Molde, and Des Cheng. Tatlo na ang abante ngayon ng Choco Mucho, 9-6.
Now, nakikita mo nag-enjoy na yung Flying Titans na hindi natin nakita na latter part ng second set. Parang every point sila celebrate na nila ngayon.
Setting error. The board and the biggest lead of the third set for Choco Mucho. And actually, the biggest lead for Choco Mucho in the whole match has been 4.
Thanks, Wandeng. Thank you. Again, huwag kang papasok ng diretso dito. Huwag ha. Kailangan magpakita ka pa rin dito sa labas bago ka pumunta.
Okay, coach.
Huwag naman, pag every time tayo nagka-time out ka nun, silip naman, situation eh. Kunyari yung kay Rachel, kagat, binigay mo pa rin sa kanya. Thank you for being obedient, pero kailangan natin silip, tapos bago dun sa akin. Ang ginagawa natin, dumidikoy tayo. O ngayon ha, tababain lang natin muna, relax muna. Kailangan natin yung pasa, huwag sasama. O, go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Nabanggit ni Coach Aaron ang decoy at sumilip sa blockers ng kalaban. Dahil minsan, nasiset pa rin ni Nabor sa middle kahit na yung mga blockers ng Flying Titans nakabantay na sa middle blockers. So it's important for the setter to check kung ano yung positioning ng mga blockers ng kalaban to execute the play properly.
National team coach Jorge Sauza de Brito has been in attendance in game day 1 and day 2. We saw him here in the venue during the matches for F2, Creamline, and now CHERY TIGGO here. Of course, Cat Tolentino, all part. Santiago Manabat, Myron Pat, all played and will play. Dina Wong, of course, all play for Coach Jorge, who's in attendance. Tap going to Durendes. Back set, Mylene. And a net scrape by Des Cheng, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, cut the lead down to 4. Mylene Pat. Her turn now, as they are trying to chase Choco Mucho here in set number 3. Back set to Cat. Cat is checked. Revilla, back to Tolentino. What an attack by Cat Tolentino.
Yung pipe attack ni Cat Tolentino parang front line din no? Grabe yung power and then yung timing niya. Like what I mentioned kanina, yan yung mga mahirap lakin, yung mga malayo sa net. Kaya hindi mo malaman kung paano timing yung gagawin mo dahil ang dami pwedeng daanan ng bola.
Doromal is in for the very first time. Tumatak na naman si Coach A. Doromal. National University program. Coming in for the very first time for CHERY TIGGO as a service error by Sanya. And it's Shaya Dorador now with a 4-point deficit. Ooh, that sails out. Remember the errors. 12 in the first set para sa CHERY TIGGO. 3 in the second set. Yan ang babantayan natin mga numero. Nalinisan nila yung second set. Let's see, it's starting to creep back into their game. Manabat. Tolentino just sends it over and still scores. It's like a replay of the play earlier pa rin, na parang out of system. She taps it to the middle front line and she still scores.
Yeah, looking at the replay now, drop ball in the middle ng defense pattern ng CHERY TIGGO. Nabor was there. Yun nga lang, hindi niya nataas ng maayos.
And it seems like when Tolentino is ad-libbing and it's out of system, she's targeting Nabor's area. Chance here for CHERY TIGGO, who are down by 6. Manabat. Ponce. Tolentino puts it away.
Single blocker there for Kat Tolentino. Bukas na bukas yung cross court niya. Naganda din yung pagkakaset ng bola sa kanyang pagkakahatid ng bola sa kanya. Kaya naman diniinan na yun sa cross court.
This is the biggest lead, which is matching the biggest lead of CHERY TIGGO. Bawi-bawian lang. 7 was the biggest lead for CHERY, and set number 2. 7 now is the biggest for Choco Mucho. Cut by Tindin Santiago Manabat with a powerful attack.
Yeah, may sagot doon si Dindin sa cross court ni Kat. Siya din daw magko-cross court. Single blocker naman sa kanya yon.
Playing open spiker for CHERY TIGGO. Also open spiker din in Thailand. A touch by Ostero. Second technical timeout. 7-point deficit for the defending champions here in set number 3. Fully Alive, Champions for Life. Abangan ang pagbabalik ng UAAP at panoorin ang Season 84 Men's Basketball simula March 26 tuwing Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Live sa One Sports and sa UAAP Varsity Channel. Available on Signal TV Channel 263 HD and on Signal Play. Tuloy-tuloy ang aksyon naman sa ating Premier Volleyball League 2022 Open Conference from the Paco Arena and Sports Center. This was the previous play earlier, and the touch on the forearm on Rachel Ostero. And by the way, that is error number 6 para sa CHERY TIGGO, and a block on Tindin Santiago Manabat's attack. And now, magana sa 8 ang abante, the biggest lead of either team in any of the sets. As Cheng gets us going for this rally. Over receive. Nabor anticipating that. Ponce will set. And Kat Tolentino is rejected. So they go to the other side. Nandun din ang blockers. That is out for Nunag. But, okay, discussion between Fernando Velarde and Joy De Imus here. Calling the linesman too. So there's a touch. Jasmine Nabor conferring with Fernando Velarde. So now it's a 9-point lead. CHERY has been suffocated at the net by Choco Mucho in this third set. Choco with 5 block points. CHERY with 0. At kaya naman nadidistract na si si Dindin Santiago Manabat.
But there was a touch ball from
Yeah.
the blockers kahit ibabaw. Ibabaw sa blockers yung
Oo.
palo niya.
Gusto niya ibabawan yung mga blocker. Fernando Velarde will talk to the linesman again. They will award the point. Nakita kasi na angle ni Paneng. You saw that angle very well.
Yeah, kita, naipabawan ni Dindin yung blockers niya, but then,
Sumayad.
na-check kay Kat.
Di mo naman masisisikat na kunwari. Pinementa niya na hindi niya nahawakan. I'm sure you've done that once or twice in your life. Huwag mo na aminin. Huwag mo na aminin. Wala ka ng obligasyon umamin ngayon. Tapos na. 18-10 is our score. Panoorin na lang nila yung mga replay. Tignan nila kung ano yung sinasabi natin.
Ang ganda ng quick attack na yon ni Cherry Luna on the side of the Flying Titans. Perfect set from Dina Wong. Oh, bukas na bukas yung cross-court niya doon.
And again, the bench points now coming into play for Choco Mucho.
Kasi kapag galing mo makipagsabayan tayo sa pace niyan, mararattle tayo. Mawawala naman yung basic. Kanina, kailangan natin kontrolin yung pace. Nung kanina tayo tumatahimik sila. Ngayon, kailangan, huwag tayong sasabay. Kunin muna natin ulit yung technique. Ngayon ha, gumagamit ng quick. Doon tayo sa line ng serve ha. Yun lang. Meaning, mas maiksi, uubusin natin. Yun lang. Hey, let's go!
19-10, the biggest lead for either team. Parang pangalawang timeout na yata ni Coach Ian dito sa second set, no, Paneng?
Oo, pinapaalalahanan niya uli yung team ngayon na huwag maratel. Dahil yung kaibahan ng second set, na sila yung lamang, iba yung body language nila. Nag-e-enjoy sila, talagang aggressive sila sa offense and defense. But ngayon, malaki yung lamang ng Flying Titans. Sila naman yung body language nila ng CHERY TIGGO ngayon is tumahimik na sila. Medyo
That's a good point.
naging, parang hindi na nila na-enjoy itong set na to.
Well, this time they went the opposite side for Dindin. Went to the right pin. She's used to that too. Alam mo naman si Dindin kahit saan mo papaluin eh.
Oo, mapa-open man yan, opposite or back row attack. She's actually the leading scorer now for the crossovers with 14 points.
Only 3 in the previous match against F2.
Big difference yun. And actually, parang naglaro siya from the first set up until now.
It's a very good observation also, Panay. Hindi katulad nung last game na nawala siya.
Oo.
Kahit nung nung unang match against Signal, there was one set na inupo rin siya. At si Maylene Paat naman sa Signal match, off the bench.
Off the bench
Off the
rin.
bench, right?
Oo, the second set siya yung naglaro for the crossovers.
Tolentino. Over-receive. Gawan pa ng paraan. Durentes was there again for the save. Big reaction there. Bad. Bumuelo. And nothing Cap Tolentino could do with an attack by Maylene Paat. But the lead is still at 8. Serving 20. The defending champions won second set. That moves out. Ganda ng iwas ni Des Chen, right? At the last second, errors have creeped back.
Oo, di ba? Parang nagkakaroon na uli sila ng mga service errors ngayon and yung miscommunications on their side. Malaki yung lamang ngayon ng Flying Titans.
It's the biggest lead, actually. Another service error, but this time naman it is Choco Mucho. Samolde, another one of those good servers. But this time, her turn. You know, Mike Ortiz had the right idea. Nakita niyang gagawin ni Dina, pero one hand wasn't enough to deny Dina Wong the point.
Yan, maganda yung pagkakabasa doon ng timing. Medyo nakulangan lang sa timing and sa proper pwesto ng braso ni Maika sa joust na yun on the net.
3 points away from a 2-1 lead for the Flying Titans, the team that ended up at number 4 last year. Rocket by Kat Tolentino. The push from Wong. The back set to Pat. Pat puts it away.
Ang gaganda ng mga cross-court spikes ngayon ni Maylene Paan. Mapa frontline man yan or backline. Kita mo na yun yung strength ng kanyang spikes. Iniiwas niya talaga sa blockers niya. And yung sa area na yun, usually, bumabagsak yung pangapalo niya.
He also looks a little bit better from a conditioning standpoint today, Paneng, compared to the previous match. Especially that first match where talagang nag-cramps na siya sa dulo. Access denied.
Yeah, solid block from Dindin Manabat. Ganda ng timing niya sa 5 ni Kat Tolentino. Looking at the replay. Perfect timing. Maganda yung pagkakapasok ng braso niya over the net.
Can't give up on this set yet if you're Cherry Tiggo. You're down 7. Biggest lead was 9. You get 2 straight points. You gotta take care of the serve. Oh, binigay. Binigay yung puntos. And it was Gual, I think, who was called for that one. Yes. She's the one setting for Nabor. Nabor, by the way, is on the bench with 17 excellent sets. Wong with 15 excellent sets. And speaking of, OG, Jem Ferrer coming in to serve. The 3-time UAAP best setter. Coming over from the Perla Spikers. And Ortiz gets it off the outside hand of Des Cheng.
Parang lahat ng mga running spikes ni Mike Ortiz, nag-work yun for the crossovers. Ang ganda ng mga running spikes, good timing. Nagagamit niya yung mga blockers na din. Babasag yung blockers.
Back set. Nasara na naman. Another block. So, Cherry Tiggo is slowly inching closer here. The biggest lead of this set was at 9. Now it's down to 6, and that's why Coach O is not going to take any chances and will call and burn a timeout.
Okay, patay lang tayo momento. Okay, again. Nandiyan yung din eh. So, ano gagawin? So, bawalan ng bari tayo ng ginagawa. Kailangan tayo makareceive na maayos, and then you have to ask for it. Ask for it. No matter what, ibigay at hindi, ask for it. Naintindihan ka? You have the advantage here. Pero I'm not saying na advantage ka, kailangan madiin na madiin. Okay, hawak, tapon. Okay? Come on, girls, we have to finish this. Kailangan kayong kumuha. If you want it, you have to get it. You will be the one to get it. Okay, don't
I
wait for
like
them.
that point of Coach O at the end, you know, yung parang huwag tayong umasa sa errors ng kalaban para makakuha ng puntos. They have to be aggressive and take this set.
Yes, patapos na yung set ng end game na, ng game plan for the Flying Titans. Niremind din niya si Cherry Nunag na hingin mo yung bola kay Jem. Isa-set man niya sa'yo o hindi, kailangan kanya marinig na hingin mo yung bola.
Ferrer up to Tolentino and a touch at the net.
Another net touch called on Gual.
Pangalawa na niya yun,
Yeah,
no?
pangalawa. At the latter part of the set.
Wasting the comeback. And now a set point. And it is Des Cheng on deck. Sumabit yung siko, pababa. Cheng targeting Pat again. Manabat, mababa yung pasa. This one a little better. But this time, Kat Tolentino saw it coming. And that block will be the 7th in the set for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Better yet, it gives them a 2-1 lead here in this match against Cherry Tiggo. You're watching day number 4, match number 8, the semi-final rematch of last year's PVL Open Conference. We're back inside the Paco Arena Events and Sports Center for the PVL 2022 Open Conference. The live coverage exclusively on One Sports. Choco Mucho taking the first set on a tight one, 25-21. Tapos, ang ganda ng balik ng CHERY TIGGO, 25-16. But Choco Mucho took that personally and really came back big, 25-17 in set number 3. Tell me, Paneng, what did you see?
Kita natin doon sa set 3 na yung Flying Titans talaga gusto nilang makabawi from their loss nung second set. And kita natin yung body language, nag-enjoy sila lahat ng mga points, sineselebrate nila. The coverage was there kahit solid block man yung nakukuha ng CHERY TIGGO. Maganda din yung mga sets na binibigay ni Dina Wong na minsan, or actually madalas, nagsi-single blockers lang yung mga spikers niya. But on the side of CHERY TIGGO naman, nakita natin na lumaki na naman yung mga errors nila nung third set. Parang nung first set, they had 12, and then nung second set, naging 3. But nung set 3 naman, 9 errors na versus 5 lang nung Choco Mucho. And looking at the attack points, hindi naman din nagkakalayo with 10 points sa CHERY, 9 sa Choco Mucho. Yung blocks, ang daming solid blocks ng Flying Titans with 6 versus 2 ng crossovers. But yun na nga, yung errors pa rin ng crossovers, doon na naman sila nahirapan. And nung lumaki na yung lamang ng Flying Titans, parang yung body language nila nag-iba na, tumahimik na sila, yung coverage nila nawala na rin. So, yun yung, kung gusto nila mapanalo nitong fourth set, kailangan nila bawin uli yung mga errors and ibalik nila yung communication and yung enjoyment nila sa game.
CHERY TIGGO trying to avoid a 0-3 standing in Pool A with a win today, but they're down 2-1. We begin set number 4 for day number 4. And it is Shaya Dorador who will get us going for this rally. You know, the other thing that we have to mention in set number 3, kasamang Paneng, is Coach O showcasing that bench. You know, bringing Tan Ponce in, Cherry Nunag in, Isa Molde ng second set pa nga, Jem Ferrer at the end of the sets. So, this is why they made the changes in the off-season. This is why Coach O got these players for times like these. And he did mention that he got players who had very high character daw. And alam na natin magagaling pero very high character. And he'd like to credit the former coaches of the players that he recruited. Kasi siya daw ang nakikinabang ng character ng mga players na kinuha niya. At nakita naman natin in the last two games.
Oo, nakita din nga natin na kahit sino yung bunutin niya sa bench na talagang magko-contribute ng maayos para sa team. Ngayon, ginagamit na niya. Nagsuswitch na si Revilla and si Ponce as liberos for the Flying Titans. Parang more on the reception si Revilla and then more on the defense si Tang Ponce.
Swerte daw siya kasi galing mga winning programs and winning coaches ang mga pinanggalingan ng kanyang mga recruits. Open. Molde sends it. A top spin hit. No more top spin there for Santiago Manabat. It's all power, all full swing as they need to win this set.
She was the leading scorer for the crossovers nung third set. And ngayon, nakita natin yung aggressiveness ni Manabat na gusto niya talagang kumuha na mas madaming puntos for the team at mapanalo itong set na to.
Wong, Nunag, Pat with the dig. Off speed. Nice drop shot there, but saved by Nabor. Nunag slicing it through. Diagonal hit.
Single blocker there for Nunag. Ostero lang yung nakasabay sa block na yun for the middle. Ang daming space kung saan niya dadalhin yung bola.
That's a great serve. Bat misreceiving it a bit. Bat was there, but could not keep it in play.
Good timing there ng blocking ni Kat Tolentino. You know, if Kat is your blocker in front, dapat yung coverage mo talaga nandyan sa ilalim, no? Malapit kayo sa spiker nyo dahil pag malakas yung palo mo, malakas yung balik sa'yo pag maayos yung timing ni Kat.
Trouble here on the CHERY TIGGO side in terms of their first ball problems, Paneng.
Doon sila nahihirapan pag walang, hindi nahahati na maayos sa setter. Usually, yung mga sets na nabibigay, open na lang. Kaya hindi nila na-execute yung plays nila. Yung middle blockers, hindi nakakapasok na maayos. Another misreception there.
Right. Out of system sila dun. Lunag with a bomb, but Torremdes was there. Tolentino is checked. Overset. Chance here for CHERY TIGGO. Oh, Nabor for the 1-2 power play. A 2-ball put away.
Maganda yung palo na yon ni Jasmine Nabor. Hindi pa nakakapwesto na maayos si Des Cheng on the side of the Flying Titans.
Torremdes sends it over. Wong, Lunag, sinungkit. Bat will adjust. It's in the hands of Choco Mucho. Molde gets a point.
Nice open spike there from Isa Molde. Kita mo yung direction ng, kahit yung braso niya makita mo, papaluin niya talaga palabas. Let's look at the replay. Palo palabas yung ginawa ng Isa Molde na hindi naka-timing na maayos si Mylene Paat on the down the line spike.
Adorador. Bat releases and it's this time. It is Ogunsanya, I believe, who was guilty of the net touch there to give a point. Dito, importante para sa CHERY TIGGO. They don't let Choco Mucho build a big lead early on here in this set and get some confidence for themselves.
Kaya doon sila nahihirapan humabol pag nakita na nilang malaki yung lamang ng kalaban nila.
Oo. At saka sabi mo nga, may iba yung body language, ano?
Yan, medyo nararattle na rin sila. Yeah, sayang, medyo nag-hesitate doon si Dindin, no? Akala niya check ball. Kukunin niya sana yung bola, pero hindi siya nakapwesto na maayos.
Juana on deck, 7, serving for set number 4 here on One Sports. Going for the sharp serve, which she has in her bag. She does that.
Yeah, lumalakas na rin or naging kargado na rin yung mga services ng Flying Titans ngayon. Early in this set, kaya siguro nahihirapan mag-receive ang crossovers.
5 points for Rachel Ostero. Again, if you just joined us, started for Coach A today. 5-7. Wong will reverse it to Kat from the back. Shaya, back to Dindin. No, inagaw ni Rachel. Running attack. Nabor. Shaya back to Dindin. Adjusts. It's still alive. Nope. They're gonna call 4 touches, sorry.
4 touches was called there on the side of the Flying Titans. Ang ganda ng pipe attack na yun ni Dindin Santiago. As in, diin na diin, with power, good direction din.
And then from our angle pa, Paneng, na halos nasa harap natin, kitang-kita mo yung lipad, ano?
Oo, ang taas ng reach ni Dindin.
Ganda na rin ng experience ni Dindin. I mean, for Dindin, she's been in 3 international competitions. Her 3rd pro team, other than CHERY TIGGO, of course. Japan stints with Torrey Arrows and Korube Aqua Ferries, and then of course yung sa Thailand, the Nakhon Ratchasima. So she's had extensive experience, and we're seeing the product of that, ano?
Ang dami ng international tournaments din na salihan ni Dindin. And I think yun yung mga experience na talagang madami kang matututunan, madadala mo here sa Philippines.
8-7, Choco Mucho na naman na nakausad dito as we get to our first technical timeout of set number 4. Sulit saya ang inyong panonood kasama ang Sulit TV, entertainment, sports, news, and information nandito lahat. Mapapanood ang TV5, One Sports, One PH, at lahat ng free-to-air channels. Siksik na, digital at malinaw pa sa halagang 780 pesos lang. So tumawag lang sa 02-8888-5555 o maaari rin pumunta sa piling authorized stores nationwide. Mabibili rin sa Shopee at Lazada. Bisitahin ang Sulit TV Facebook page para sa ibang mga detalye. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Bili na ng Sulit TV powered by TV5. On your screens, Buding Duremdes. We find out more from her when we turn it over now to Janine Choi. Janine?
Earlier, I spoke to Buding Duremdes and she told me that the first time she met teammate Micah Ortiz, na starstruck siya at nagulat siya dahil nag-click sila kaagad. For Buding, her 7-year age gap with Micah is a very big learning opportunity for her. Grabe daw ang guidance na binibigay sa kanya ni Micah based on the skills she gained on her years of experience playing the sport. Buding also added that the respect she has towards her senior is more than 101%. Buding speaks of Micah with so much pride, saying, alam niyang bata pa ako kaya willing ako na matuto sa isang volleyball legend na katulad ni Ate Mai. Back to you guys.
And this is the great thing about being professionals now. You come from different schools, you play for one team, you come from different generations pa nga, di ba, in the case of Duremdes and Ortiz, in the case of Wong and Jem Ferrer, na magkaibang henerasyon naman sa, although same school. But you see the nice mix of UST, San Sebastian, di ba, yung mga, all these schools from the UAP and NCAA na working together as professionals.
Oo, and every day is a learning process talaga. Na, alam mo yun, nabanggit nga niya 7-year age gap, pero yung respect nandun sa mga seniors na, not just for the seniors, but also sa mga teammates, overall, sa lahat.
Tapla na tayo dito pa rin, ha?
Yan, 9-all na.
9-all.
Luchaya serving.
I don't think there's a 5-setter so far here in the PVL 2022 Open Conference. Just, ano lang yan, that's a fact. Cap Tolentino from the open side.
Looking at the replay, ang ganda ng pag-set na yon ni Dina Wong.
What an approach also.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to say, I covered your whole college career when you won those 3 championships, Paneng. And I had a really nice vantage point of watching your approach from that open spiker side. And I always loved it. The flight kayo nila Ila at that time, just wonderful. And you're seeing it in a new generation of players again.
Years of training yon. Credit to our matyaga na coaches. Pinagtyagaan kami, turuan.
10-all is our score. This one is out.
Yeah, no check ball there.
Boy, CHERY TIGGO with a 1-point lead here. They were down 3 here in this set earlier.
Now, lamang na sila ng isa. Good start here for the crossovers. Hindi nila hinahayaan lumaki yung lumamang ang Flying Titans.
Lumamang pa nga sila. At yung sinasabi ni Buding, 7 points, 7 attacks. But a service error, killing their own momentum.
Pag may mga errors na ganyan, ang importante is makabawi kagad yung team nyo kasi pag lumaki yung mga 2 points, 3 points, that's something na may hirapan na kayong habulin or parang double time na for your team para dumikit yung score.
That's a great first ball. That's a great first ball by Mylene Pat. Kita mo yung reaction niya. She pump fist herself because she knew it was a perfect first ball na inhatid kay Jasmine the ball. Let's look at that. Perfect.
Nice reception. Hindi na masyadong gumalaw si Nabor doon. Sakto na yung sa pwesto niya. And we mentioned na parang tina-target ng first ball si Mylene. Kaya double time sa kanyang tiyaga para maka-receive ng maayos.
Nabor, sumilip. Balik kay Mylene. Oh, great defense, but height is might. Just finger-tipping it through was Dindin Santiago Manaban, and a 2-point lead. Cause for concern for Coach O.
Replay there. Nakapwesto na maayos si Des Cheng. Yun nga lang, over yung bola on the side of the crossovers.
Okay? Now, ang nangyayari sa atin, nadi-delay tayo sa block natin. We are too delayed. Kanina, high ball. Ngayon, kasi nakaka-depensa, magaang bumabalik na bola, so they try to shoot it. Okay, so pwesto natin mabuti. Down din this, basa ka agad. Yung running dito. Naintindihan? So cut, yung kanina, hit it, may cover tayo. Kasi kung bibigay natin ng ganun, wala yung advantage natin. Okay, kailangan mabago yung tingin nila sa atake natin. Hindi pwedeng mabigay-bigay. Okay, let's go, let's go. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ano pa tayo?
13-11 is our score. And Coach O, maaga pa lang, katawag na ng timeout because ayaw na niyang umabante pa tong lamang ng Cherry Tigo.
Yan, napansin din niya na madalas shoot set na yung binibigay ni Nabor kay Mylene and even kay Dindin. Kasi yun yung mga, pag nag-set ng mabilis yung mga setters, minsan nahihirapan humabol or pumwesto kagad yung blockers ng kalaban. Kaya nakita natin ang nilinis ng cross courts ni Mylene and naiibabawan ni Dindin yung blockers niya.
And top spin just couldn't get that ball to drop for Isa Molde, so it sails out, and I believe Gaston will come back for her. Two very good friends. She said Gaston was also one of those girls responsible for getting Molde into this team of Choco Mucho, who are now down by 3 and a rotation error.
I think nag-overlap si Pongay and si Agonsanya.
Yun ang masakit. And I think that serve was gonna go out. It actually went out.
Yeah, it was actually outside.
Oh.
Yun nga lang, may positioning error.
And second, referee Joy Diimos was the one who called it. So now the lead is at its highest at 4 here in set number 4. They go to Gaston. So does the offense. Nabor opens up. Dindin! Wow, perfect clearance on the ball over the blockers.
All of the defenders of the Flying Titans nakaabang sa strong spike ni Dindin. Kaya ito naman, napansin nyo ni Dindin, drop ball. Walang defenders on their side.
16-11 is our score. We will be back. The PVL 2022 Open Conference is also available on Smart GigaPlay. Rachel Ostero, who started today for Cherry Tigo, and Dindin Manabat Santiago with 21 points in this match, bouncing back from the 3-point output of the previous match.
Those are big numbers from the previous match nga. 3 lang yung na score niya noon. And now, 21. And babad siya ngayon from the first set up until now.
Very good observation. Walang pahinga, kumbaga. At hindi pa rin nagpapahinga. Si Dindin Santiago Manabat sa pagpupuntos dito sa ating laban. 22 na po para sa kanya. And 17-12 is our score.
5-point leads ng crossovers. Nakikita mo, pag malaki yung lamang nila, talagang, iba talaga yung body language, no? Talagang nag-enjoy sila and they're confident na magtuloy-tuloy yung scorings nila.
Labor. And another point. Alam mo Panek, yung ating second, third, and right now fourth set, hindi dikitan yung mga laro. Yung dikita natin was the first set. Yung bawian nitong dalawang team na to, medyo may konting distansya.
Oo, malalaki yung lamang, diba?
Yeah,
Hindi sila yung nagdidikdikan ng 1 point
Correct.
lang.
Now it's up to 6. Good get there by Mylene. They're not going to allow that, so that's a point for Choco Mucho. Double na.
We can actually hear yung yung aggressiveness ni Ponggay. Talagang hinihingi niya yung set kay Dina Wong.
Looks like a double substitution here for Coach O. Jem Ferrer comes back. And the first appearance of Kate Viray. Again, more bench players really being used here by Coach O. Sa kabila naman, EJ Laure will come in for Dindin Santiago Manabat. Konting pahinga sa depensa dahil nasa likod. Itong si Dindin na papalitan ni EJ. Adorador. Ferrer. Pipe. Attack. Sinumpit ni Durendes. High ball para sa Choco Mucho. Ferrer. And instant points from the bench from Kate Viray.
Nice combination play there for the Flying Titans. Pinaikot na ni Jem Ferrer yung spikers niya. Viray spiking in the middle. Kaya medyo naligaw na rin yung blockers ng crossover.
Veteranong talaga si Jem Ferrer.
Disadvantage. Tayo. Ngayon, bigyan natin ng magandang play. Dito ka na, Rachel, di ba? Tuloy ito kahit ano mangyari, ha, Rachel, ha? Takbo. Kahit ano mangyari, huwag kang bumalik, ha? Tapos, may pumasok ka na dito.
Di, Coach.
Oh.
Dito
Ano, sir? Saan ba? Ayun
Dito
na.
na. Dito na si Barb.
Oh. Ngayon, ha? Hindi ko mag-equick. Dito ka lang, dos lang. Kaya, lamang ka dyan. Mag-versus kayo, ha? Direct lang natin, ha? Okay.
Ito, tactical timeout to. Paneng, very specific instructions here. Like a play might be coming up, ano?
Nagbigay na ng play si Coach Aaron kasi napansin na niya dumidikit na ang Flying Titans sa score nila. And it's important na magkaroon muna ng first ball on their side para ma-execute na maayos yung play na binigay ni Coach Aaron.
12 players used so far by Coach O. He used 11 players in the first game. And a specific play, ewan ko kung yun ang tinawag, pero it worked. And that stopped the 2-0 run of Choco Mucho. The lead is back to 5.
It worked because we have to give credit sa perfect reception ni Dorentes. Nadala niya na maayos yung receive niya kay Nabor. Kaya naman nabigyan niya ng shoot set si Mylene Paad.
Paneng, para sa mga bagong nanonood ng volleyball, what does a shoot set mean for those who might not know what that means?
Fast set. Ganon na rin yung tawag ng shoot and fast set. Nakita mo yung parang sa mga quickers natin, minsan sabihin mo yan, sibat.
Right.
Yun yung mga terms na ginagamit natin for fast sets. Dahil pag yun yung play na ginawa ng setter, may hirapan humabol or pumesto na maayos yung mga blockers.
We have to talk. Huwag na kayong magtago.
2014.
Huwag ginawa nyo lang tayo panahon para itago nyo pa sa kalaban gagawin ninyo. Hindi naman nila alam kung ano. Tabihin nyo. Ask for it. Ask what's the play. Tumatakbo yung bola. Hingi ng bola. Naintindihan pangalawa. How many times? Kanina pa to, girls, oh. Dito umaatake. Yung mga nandito, bakit ayaw natin kumuha ng bola? We have to defend. Ganon din kanina, Kat, Gina. We have to defend here. Ganon din Katie tsaka Jem. We have to defend here. Okay, we have to focus on the serve and defense. Nakaka-receive tayo, hindi lang tayo nakaka-convert. Okay, we have to defend and to receive ang mga points.
Biggest lead of CHERY TIGGO is at 6 right now, 2014. And you know what the common denominator is between this one and set number 2, the set that they won? 3 errors so far. Well, 3 errors in total in set number 2, as you pointed out. Ngayon, so far, 3 errors pa lamang.
So yun na nga, di ba? Malaking bagay yun on their side na malesen yung errors nila. Nakikita naman natin yung results. Nakakalamang sila ng maayos sa kalaban. Maganda yung pinapakita nila. Parang napipigyan nila ng pressure yung kalaban nila na gumawa or na magkaroon ng mas madaming errors on their side.
7-point lead now. This is the biggest of the set. At 21-14, Kat Tolentino is back. Tolentino with 17 points so far in this match, on 13 attacks, 4 blocks. There's Ostero now with a 7-point lead. 4 points away from giving us our very first 5-setter in this conference. If CHERY TIGGO holds on, we're not done yet. Adorador. Kat will just send it over. Nabor. Bad. That's a good dig there by Revilla. Keeps it in play. Nabor just puts it up. Adorador sends it to the other side. Open. Think it's a net. And somebody scraped the net, and it is Des Cheng. Medyo tumikit sa net yung set. Ano?
Oo, tumikit sa net yung set. Kaya nahirapan, mag-timingan na maayos yun ni Des Cheng. At sayang, yung coverage on their side, nandun din. Revilla was there, pero hindi nila na-convert into a point.
So now 3 points away. Rachel Ostero. That is over Doug. It's a good serve. What about the impact of this girl in this match? Brilliant choice by Coach A.
Right, sobrang solid siya since the start of this game. Not just in the offense side, but yung defense din niya, ang sipag. Kita mo, ang ganda ng mga depensa, yung coverage niya, and even on the service area, nagko-convert pa siya ng points doon.
8 points today. But this one is wide for Ostero. You also like her attitude, her demeanor on the court. Very positive, always fighting. Duque. 8 points on 6 attacks, as we mentioned, for Duque. 8 points for Ostero. 8 points is also the lead for CHERY TIGGO. Adorador. Bongay. And a chance ball for the red shirts. Adorador. Off speed, and the off speed works for the former UE Lady Warrior, and that brings them the set point.
Let's look at the replay. Nice. Mid, sa era, para nag-iba siya ng kanyang game plan. Papaluin ba to or drop ball? Ganda ng timing.
Sarap ng mga may ability na mag-isip sa ere. Kumbaga, kayo yan. Mga
May
open
hang
spikers. Hang time. Adorador will send it. Chance here. It is Torremdes who keeps it in play. Nunag will try again.
Yeah, left and right. Doon na dinala ni CHERY Nunag. Ang ganda ng depensa din ni Torremdes. Sakto yung pwesto niya doon sa gitna.
Saving 1 set point. We have 9 set points earlier. Ganda rin ng condition ni CHERY Nunag. She looks like she's in incredible game shape. A cannon and a rocket fired by Kat Tolentino, saving another set point. 7 right now. Biggest was at 9. which by the way matches the biggest lead of Choco Mucho in the match also. They had an 18-9 lead in set number 3. Ortiz puts it away with a run and gun, and we are going to 5.
Lahat ng mga running spikes ni Micah Ortiz work for the crossovers. Parang nahihirapan mag-block doon yung Choco Mucho. Hindi nahirap yung timings nila and yung positionings ng blockers. So that's something na kailangan din na magawa ng paraan ng Flying Titans if they want to stop the running spike of Ortiz.
CHERY TIGGO still trying to avoid the 0-3 start here in the PVL Open Conference. (25-21) for Choco Mucho. Then 25-16 for CHERY TIGGO. 25-17 ang bawi naman ng Choco Mucho. And then, binaliktad lang din nila. 25-17. I don't want to use the word, but I'll use it just in the context of this match. Yung last 3 sets natin, medyo tambakan, quote-unquote tambakan, compared to the first set. Yung bawian nila, malalaki ang mga labang. But the important thing here for CHERY TIGGO is they have another chance to get on the board in terms of the win column here in Pool A.
Right, yung standing sila ngayon, so far, they're winless. They're, second sila sa bottom. So, if they want to get the win, tuloy-tuloy lang nila yung i-lessen yung errors nila. Because yun ang palagi natin binabanggit from the first set, 12 errors from CHERY. The second set, 3 lang. Nung third set, lumaki ulit sa 9. But ngayong fourth set, nabawasan ulit nila na 4 errors lang yung meron sila. But on the side of Choco Mucho naman, dun lumaki yung errors nila. Naging 9 versus 4 ng CHERY TIGGO. And yeah, we're looking at the stats now. Yung attack points, 15-11. Blocks, si Flying Titans, isa lang yung nakuha nilang block point. But yung service aces, pareho lang. But yun na nga, I think sa errors ngayon, nagkakaroon ng difference. And yung lamang, malalaki yung lamang for the past 3 sets. And ngayong third set, tignan natin kung ano yung game plan ng both teams. Because on CHERY, ang kanilang leading scorer, si Dindin Santiago Manabat with 22 points. But on the side of Choco Mucho, si Kat Tolentino with 18 points. So, actually, si Kat lang ngayon yung naka-double digits na sa scoring department with 18 points. But on the side of CHERY, you have Dindin Manabat with 22 points and Shai Adorador with 11 points.
The players from both teams are meditating in between the sets. We all know the pressure of the 5th set. Straight to 15, faster set. Paneng, tell me what is the mindset going into the deciding set number 5? What is the most important thing as a player, as a former player, when you're going into a pressure-packed situation of a set number 5?
Kailangan mong isipin mag-enjoy ka lang. Huwag kang ma-pressure dahil yung pressure na yan and yung pag-overthink mo kung anong klaseng laro ang mabibigyan mo ngayong 5th set, diyan ka mahihirapan kumilos. Kasi mas nagiging tense ka na, di mo, parang takot ka na magkaroon ng mali or mapakita sa game. So ngayon, body language is important, communication, and 1 point at a time. Huwag nyo lang papalakihin yung lamang ng kalaban kasi hanggang 15 lang tayo dito.
That's right. It's the speed set, as they call it. First to 15, and the first point goes to Cherry Tigo. Just to update you, Choco Mucho trying to stay with Signal HD, who won earlier at 2-0. So Choco Mucho is at 1-0. At yung sinabi ni Paneng kanina sa ating pregame, ang Cherry Tigo, which is at 0 and 2, may pag-asa pa rin yan with a twice-to-beat advantage, correct?
That's right. And kaya pa nila mag-salvage ng 2 wins and 2 loss kung makuha nila itong game na to.
So let's just put that as the baseline of this match as we start off set number 5, 1-all, 2 sets all. You're watching this live on One Sports. Boom Gonzalez and Paneng Mercado de Koenig Suarter joining me here. The pressure is getting to me. The pressure to say your name correctly is getting to me. And Tintin Santiago Manaban, second time that she does that. Ilan na ba ito si Manaban? 23 na yata yung kanyang ginagawa.
Ngayon,
we'll
23
update.
points na.
Yeah, 23 points.
Oo, big numbers for Dindin.
It's too easy for her.
Oo, talagang, masipag ngayong maganda yung pinapakita ni Dindin.
3 points in the last match. Kat Tolentino deflected at the net. It is still alive, sent to the back row by Pad. Wong to Kat. Sinungkit ni Ostero and they could not keep it in play. We are at 2-all, 2 sets apiece. Set number 5. Tolentino with 18 points in this match. Make that 19 points. Again, this is the rematch of last year's semifinals where Choco Mucho won game number 1 and lost game number 2 and 3.
Sayang doon, walang support on the crossover side.
So the point will go to Choco Mucho.
I think both teams talagang magsisipag ngayon, double time dahil dikdikan na tayo. 1 point lang yung lamang ng Choco Mucho.
First 5th set of this iteration of the PVL 2022. Chance ball para sa Choco Mucho na may kalamangang isa. Cheng. Labor opens up to Dindin. Dindin is sent back. Duremdes actually kept it alive, but Dindin could not react in time.
Yan, ganda ng coverage doon ni Duremdes. Talaga nakita natin na sinigawan niya ang kanyang ate Dindin dahil good ball. Good ang kanyang pancake pero wala nag-attempt na kumuha ng second ball. So sayang yung save na yun.
Paatras kasi si Dindin. Hindi na siya naka-recover.
Yeah, pupwesto na siya for her second approach sana.
For 2. Back from behind. Ponce was there to save it. Dindin hiningi yung bola. Ponce able to dig it up. Dindin will try again. Sa kabila naman yung dinala. Molde was there and a smart swipe off by Des Cheng for the 3-point lead here in set 5.
Yeah, wala yun sa lakas ng palo, di ba? Dahil dalawang malalakas na palo ang binitawan ni Dindin, but the defenders from the Flying Titans was there. Si Descheng, ginawa na lang ng paraan, swipe out of the blockers. Good point there.
Look at the reaction of both Cheng and
Coach Oliver. Yes.
Pag nag-high ball, anong gagawin natin? Hindi tayo magmamadaling block ngayon.
Anong kumpiyansa?
Now, may tapon, check out.
Ibigay natin sa low. Gitna, yun lang. Ngayon, sige nga, i-ano natin. Challenge, kaya mo 2? Sige, laban.
Let's go! Let's go!
Also, what's important in set number 5 sometimes is the start, no? Yung start, dahil nga napaka-ikli ng set at 15, I don't have the percentage numbers, but whoever starts fast, may bentahin na kaagad sa set.
Oo, kung sino yung makakuha ng momentum ng mas maaga.
You get a 3-4 point lead, it feels like a 6-7 point lead on another set, di ba?
But it's also important na not to relax pag may lamang ka. 3 points. Tututusin, malaki ngayon. Ngayon, 4 points na yung lamang. Everyone's enjoying the Flying Titans. Talagang tumatakbo na sila paikot ng court para to celebrate the point. Single block there from Des Cheng. Ganda ng timing niya kay Rachel Ostero.
And this is why you get players like that, diba? Players who deliver in the pressure-packed moments.
Oo.
Cheng nakakarami na siyang ganyan din for Lasal. As Dindin Santiago Manabat is not about to give up here. Cuts the lead down to 3. Alam mo kung sino pa ang masaya dito? The fans. Fans are loving this.
Exciting game. Now with the Flying Titans and the crossovers.
Kapor sending it to Revilla. High ball. It's not over. 4 touches.
4 touches, hindi masyado maayos yung timing doon ni Des Cheng.
Good response here by CHERY TIGGO so far, Paneng. 2 straight points for them to cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, it was 4 points a while ago.
Cat. Cross court. Kill.
Yeah, kahit dalawa lang yung frontliners na spikers ngayon ng Flying Titans. When you have Cat Tolentino there at the back row, yung palo niya parang nasa front row na din siya. Grabe yung approach niya, yung contact sa bola, and yung power, makikita mo.
Beautiful form too. 20 points for the Phil Canadian. That matchup between Cat Tolentino and Dindin Santiago has delivered the goods. Return to center, sabi ni Dindin.
Yeah, Dindin was there. Maganda yung timing niya sa blockers, sa spiker ng kalaban nila.
Grabe yung labanan ni Santiago Manabat at Cat Tolentino dito. Panay.
Oo. Both players are the leading scorers for their team.
Revilla receiving. The push doesn't work. Duremdes, Pat, cutting that ball.
Revilla was there.
Yes. And they go back to Dindin. Nabor. Ostero gets the point on Onduque Agunsanya. 6 will be serving 7. And Coach O will call a timeout. Remember, walang palitan ng court. So players will stay on their side.
Okay, huwag tayo mabugnot. Okay, ito ang gagawin natin eh. Nakikita mo na kagad yung advantage mo eh. Kapag nandito dalawa, 2 spikers eh, nandito si Paa. May advantage tayo pag nagkabalikan tayo ng bola. Naintindihan? Kailangan nating tiyagain. Kailangan nating maintindihan. You understand? We have to understand our advantage. Okay? Now, pag nasa atin ng bola, huwag madaliin, may advantage tayo. You just have to look for it. Alam mo yun kung ano yun. Okay,
The Signal HD Spikers won our first game over the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers, and now we are at 7-6. Choco Mucho ahead. 1 point, set number 5. Day number 4, match number 8. And the longest match so far, obviously, in the PVL 2022 Open Conference. A heart of volleyball. Definitely your heart's beating fast right now in this set, no doubt. Tolentino is checked. What a block. Nagagawan. Which leaves Shaya Dorador. And she puts it away.
Nakikita mo na yung aggressiveness on the side of the crossovers. Talagang nag-aagawan na sila. Makuha lang yung first ball. And now with Manabat on the service area, she's the leading scorer for the team with 25 points, followed by Shaya Adorador with 11 points.
12 na yan.
12 points, that's right.
Wow, BDL is in the ballgame for the very first time in a long time since the second set. Coach O will go on the players with the players that he knows. Another block, but this one's out. Bad and Ostero was there, or were there, but Isa Molde able to use the blockers to get them the 8-7 lead. No changeovers, no nothing. No handshakes, no changeovers. Still here in the PVL.
Just 1-point lead for the Flying Titans.
Halfway tayo.
Yeah.
Baat will adjust. Good block again. Wong, the push from Nunag. Baat will try again!
Ang ganda naman ng cross-court spike na yon ni Maylene Paat. I think that's something na na-improve niya, no, for the since the last conference. Yung kanyang cross-court attack na talagang iwas na iwas sa blockers niya.
Lihis na lihis.
Oo. And with power talaga, ang bilis ng kanyang spike.
Reaction from the Pani Pangasinan native Rachel Ostero in the meantime continues to play well for Coach A here, focusing on this serve. A safe one, 8-all. Good coverage by Nunag. Tolentino rolls it through. Adorador off speed. Molde adjusts. Ostero was there. Chance ball. Wong. Nunag puts it away. Ang taas ng porsyento ni Nunag today, ha?
Oo, and actually maganda yung connection nila ni Dina Wong.
Ganda, tama
Oo, Dina was in the front line kanina. So, usually yun yung binabantayan ng mga setters, no? Now, we're looking at the replay, nag-jump set si Dina Wong. Sinabayan niya ni Shaya, kaya naiwanan mag-isa si Micah Ortiz to block Cherry Nunag.
Dindin from behind. Firing from the back. 9-all. Set 5. Coach Jorge of the national team enjoying himself there at the back.
Oo, kita niya, ang ganda ng palo ni Dindin Santiago Manabat. Tang Ponce was there but couldn't handle her spike.
Sulit na sulit daw yung linggo niya.
Oh.
Wong. Another one.
Another one from Cherry Nunag. Back-to-back. Quick spikes there from her.
That's 9 points on 6 attacks for the former Petrogas champion. She's got experience too
Oo.
in pressure-packed moments.
And mas makakagawa sila ng plays kung maayos yung first ball.
Ortiz. Dindin from behind. It's too low. And a 2-point lead, which is a luxury in a set number 5.
Kayong kailangan. Tatauhin na talaga si Maika. Tulungan nyo. O, ngayon kalma. Pasa natin. Ginagamit yung quick. Sino bang target natin? Alam natin yung target. Kanina pa nawawalan yun eh. Basta, bilang muna tayo sa block. Maganda yung coverage. So, magtsatsaga tayo dyan. Hindi tayo pwedeng kumuha lang ng ganyan. May coverage sa kanila. Kailangan magandang atake. Tulungan nyo si Jazz. Opo, Cherry!
Definitely in day 4 and 8 matches so far, definitely the match of the tournament so far here in the PVL. Kat Tolentino on your screens with 5 backline attack points. Manabat with 3 backline attack points. Seems like there were more, but officially yan ang ating bilang from the back row between Tolentino and Manabat.
Nabanggit na ni Coach Aaron kanina during their timeout na magtulong-tulong na sila ngayon. Dapat all spikers humingi, maging aggressive sa offense nila because patapos na tayo sa set na to. And they are down by 2 points. But first, they have to have a good reception.
Right. First ball. And it goes to Maylene. Hinabol ni na ball. Shaya. Chance here for Choco to extend to a 3-point lead. Dindin with the left hand. Maylene sends it over to Adorador. That was in. Tolentino delayed by the block. Duremdes will set and will go to Nabor, who, by the way, for the real fans, they know, started off as an attacker.
On the side of the Flying Titans, parang medyo may confusion on their side. Now we're looking at the replay. I thought nga si Maylene Paat yung pumalo nun, but it was
The other
Jasmine
lefty.
Nabor.
The other lefty. cuts the lead down to 1. What a fight by these two teams. Ito yung mga laban pa rin na ayaw mong may matalo.
Oo.
Pero talagang somebody has to lose. And in the case of CHERY TIGGO, obviously they don't want to lose a third time here in the Open Conference. Shaya delivering the serve, and the service ace.
Good service ace there from Shaya Adorador. Medyo na-late sa pwestuhan dito si Revilla. Now we're looking at the replay. Maganda yung target ni Shaya. There was a bit of confusion from Des Cheng.
Yes.
Yeah, you saw Des' reaction. Diba?
Dinala niya sa alanganing pwesto, no, Paneng? Na pag-aagawan ni Cheng and Revilla.
Doon tayo focus tayo sa game. Okay, now, again, may advantage pa rin tayo, Dina, ha? May advantage pa. Tawagin mo ng tawagin yan. Cut, you have to be ready. Ko-cover kami. Des, pagka napunta sa'yo, tapon, tulak. Naintindihan? Pagka lalo na pag hindi maayos ang sineset, tapon, ko-cover tayo. Now, in transition, pag naka-counter sila, yung automatic, pag nandito, tatapon, check out. So, huwag tayong magmamidnali, bumulak. Yung running dito, alam nila kung sino yung depensa ng running pag nabuka, ha? Okay. Yes. Character test again. You have to get it. If you want it, you have to get it.
Cannot get tighter than this, Paneng. 11 all, 2 sets all. First to 15. Shaya Adorador on deck to serve here in set number 5.
Ngayon lang sila nag-dikit na scores, right? Unlike for the previous sets, malalaki yung mga lamang.
Tama.
Ngayon, isahan lang.
Well, alam mo na talaga na every possession counts. Wow! And Nunag doesn't score in that sequence. She's been so unstoppable in that play.
Yeah, it was not over. Actually, mababa yung set sa kanya.
Oo.
But it was a good intention na paluin palabas. It's just that didn't went over.
12-11 is the score now. CHERY TIGGO, for the first time, is ahead. Tolentino gets it through the block. Din. Back to CHERY. Balik kay Santiago Manabat. Great coverage by Cheng, but miscommunication. And some breathing room between CHERY and Choco. 2-point lead with 2 points left to contest to get to 15.
It was actually a good intention from CHERY Nunag to help on the second ball. It's just that Dina Wong was already on her way to set that ball.
Paneng, yan ba yung unfamiliarity? First time na magkakasama in a tight situation?
I think it's just everyone wants to help.
Of course.
Lahat sila gusto magtrabaho. Pero yun na nga, sa sobrang aggressiveness, nakakapag-agawa na, nakakalimutan na mag-usap.
Another one for Din. Pumuporsyento na ang CHERY TIGGO. Stressful moments here. 13-11 is our score. Wong will go to Kat Tolentino, who puts it away. You know, the setters are going to their #1 players now. It is Din. Kat.
Yeah, kasi these two players are the top scorers for their team now. And talagang ginagamit na sila, minamaximize na sila dahil alam nila na sila talaga makakakuha ng puntos and they're the top scoring player for their side.
What a game. And what a substitution here for Coach O. Regina Rocha used to serve at a very crucial time. That is the 13th player that Coach O has put into this game. This one is big. 12 serving 13. Ortiz on the running. Tolentino again! Ties the ball game!
We have to give credit there sa block ni Des Cheng kay Michael Ortiz because, you know, we've been mentioning na medyo unstoppable yung running spike ni Micah. And that was a good check and a set na maayos ni Dina Wong kay Kat Tolentino to get that point. And now we're all at 13.
22 points for Kat Tolentino. And what about the nerves of Regina Rocha right now? First ball, Din. Maika unable to put it away. She will try again, but a chance for Choco Mucho to take the lead. Tolentino delivers 3 straight points.
Yeah, that was Kat Tolentino. Good decision from her dahil talagang ilang spikes na yung binibigay niya na talagang powerful and open. Hindi nadadaanan or hindi napipigilan ng blockers ng kalaban. That's why Cherry Tigggo, lahat ng defenders nila talagang naka-atras, inaabangan yung malakas na palo, and now she decides to drop the ball. No one was there.
She said the last conference she wanted to become mentally tough down the stretch. Kinapos lang daw sila. Now she is showing it here. Santiago Manabat is not yet done. Tied 14 all, 28 big points.
We're now all at 14.
Gotta love it.
Grabe yung puso ng dalawang teams na to.
Sa gitna. And Bea De Leon, who has not played a lot, gives them match point.
That's right, laban kung laban. Good reception there from the side of the Flying Titans. Single blocker for Bea De Leon.
And this is what I was saying, Coach O going with the players that he knows now.
Oo.
And he knows the connection between PDL and Dina Wong. Tolentino, back row! Sends it to the net. Boy, do you really need to add more drama to this match?
Now she's at the back row. Only 2 frontliners for the side of the Flying Titans and 3 spikers or frontliners on the side naman for the crossovers. Din is on the front line. Mylene Paat is on the front line as well.
She checks the score. It is 15 all. And PDL delivers again. The old reliables. When Coach O needs it. Second match point for Choco Mucho. Will they go up 2-0 here? Or will Cherry Tigggo, the comeback queens of the previous conference, find another gear? And it's in the hands of Deschang. Shia. Din. Why not? 29. Humongous points.
Now looking at the replay, ang ganda ng set ni Nabor. Na-late doon si Bea De Leon, kaya bukas yung cross-court for Din Santiago. And actually, yung spike niya, ibabaw sa blockers.
I was just about to say, that's the real definition of nakapatong.
Oo. Ibabaw talaga.
Binigay, regalo, another one, the joust. Duremdes keeps it alive and Pat over.
Yeah, sayang, nanggigil doon si Mylene Paat. No blockers for her. Parang regalo na yon. An easy point sana for their side.
Oh,
Good save there by Duremdes, but yun nga lang.
nerves coming into play probably, Paneng. Third match point in the hands of PDL. 17-16. Duremdes. Shia overstep, and that's it. Choco Mucho will win this one.
It all started from the good service of Bea De Leon. The crossovers had a hard time receiving that, kaya hindi nila na-set na maayos or na-execute yung last point na yon. Good game for the Flying Titans. Nakita mo yung teamwork talaga nila, and they really want to win this game. Everyone was enjoying, everyone was celebrating every point na nakukuha ng team.
Paneng, we gotta give credit still to Cherry Tigggo here. They may go down 0-3, but this is the Cherry Tigggo team that we know, the fighting champions of the previous Open Conference. That is the confirmation on the 5-set win of Choco Mucho over Cherry Tigggo. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back to wrap this baby up. back inside the Paco Arena, and again, the confirmation of the 5-set win for Choco Mucho, who go up to 2-0 in the Pool A, 25-21, 16-25, 25-17, and then 17-25, and then a thriller of a finish, the 5th set, 18-16, an extended 5th set to determine the winner finally as they go to 2-0, and CHERY TIGGO will go down to 0-3 behind the Herculean effort of Kat Tolentino, 23 points and 19 attacks and 4 blocks.
Yeah, kita natin talaga yung leadership ni Kat Tolentino and her aggressiveness, and not just in the offense but also even on the back row. Talagang makita mo, ginawa niya lahat para makalamang sila sa during 5th set. And nabanggit mo nga na pinupuntahan na madalas ni Dina yung kanyang key player na si Kat Tolentino.
5 points from the back line. Kat Tolentino, 23 and all. She is with Janine Choi.
Kat, first of all, a big congratulations for you. Both teams fought so hard for every point. How are you guys able to secure this game with a win?
It was definitely a team effort. I couldn't have done it without the support of all the girls. They were really contributing. It wasn't just me. Just super thankful for them. I mean, it was really a team effort. It wasn't one player, and I'm just so happy that we're able to adapt to Coach O's system.
So how will this hard-earned win against CHERY help you in your succeeding games to come?
It's definitely a confidence booster for the team. It really shows how our chemistry is slowly getting there. We're working together, and we're really trying our best to work with one another. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and from that game, it's really teamwork that won us that game. And I'm just so thankful there were no injuries, and thankful to God for giving us that win.
After a crazy performance today, is there anyone you want to greet?
I'll just greet my family in Mindoro, Tita Livia and Tita George, and my family in Canada. For all the people supporting us, thank you so much for watching our games, whether it's on TV or hopefully live soon. And thank you again to Ribisco Management, Sir Rolly, Sir Alan, JCN, and for all of you guys for they were watching live. And just so thankful for this Choco Mucho family. I'm so happy today.
Again, finishing with 23 big points. There you have it, our best player of the game, Kat Tolentino. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. How can you not be happy? 23 points. And it's not, but you know this as a player. A lot of players can score points, but it's the timing of the points sometimes. And there was a stretch where she scored 3 straight points in that 5th set that really got, because they were behind in that segment of the match, and they got them going, got them over the hump.
Right, and hindi lang magagaan na palo yung binigay na doon ni Kat Tolentino. Parang it was a huge booster for the team because the hard spikes and even yung drop ball niya in the latter part of the set.
That was good.
And she also mentioned the teamwork of the team, of the Flying Titans. It was not her lang na solely siya lang gumagawa ng puntos. You have to give credit sa defense and sa coverage ng buong team, sa mga sets ni Dina Wong. And also, yung Bea De Leon, her quick attacks, di ba?
Wow, what a substitution.
Oo, sobrang, but madaming natulong lahat ng mga players ng Flying Titans. And now we're looking at the match summary. The attack points, mas madami pang pinakawalan ng attack ang CHERY TIGGO with 63 and 51 of the Flying Titans. But the block points, ang laki ng difference ng block points ng Titans with Flying Titans with 15 versus 5 ng CHERY TIGGO. And yung sa aces, pantay lang sila. Even sa errors, 30 and 31, malaki na yung nababawi ng errors ng CHERY TIGGO from the previous sets up until the 5th set. But yun na nga, it was the veterans of the Flying Titans and the teamwork that helped them win that game.
How about the guts of Coach O to just put in, Regina Rocha, the last 2 points, sige, mag-serve ka. Parang lang naman, parang per set lang, sige. But wow, I'm sure you know that situation.
Yeah, yung mga hugot ng mga coaches natin. And of course, I think si Rocha, better servers for the team, and most probably she's the best server during their trainings.
Correct.
Kasi may
Kaya
one,
siya linagay.
may one player dyan sa buong team na tinitrain to be the service specialist and the receptions or defense specialist for the team.
The good news is, we're not done because there's more tomorrow. Maybe another 5-setter, maybe 2 5-setters. Who knows? Why? Because when you look at the lineup, look at that. Petrogas Angels and the PLDT high-speed hitters, they play their match at 3 p.m. And then the Creamline Cool Smashers, who in this kind of format I feel we haven't seen in a long time, comes back tomorrow against the Valley Purest Water Defenders, 6 p.m. That's all happening here at the Paco Arena Events and Sports Center in Manila. Another doubleheader live on One Sports. That's it for us. 29 points for Dindin Manabat in a losing cause. 23 points for Cap Tolentino. And Coach O and his girls will move on to 2-0 in Pool A. For Paneng Mercado de Konig Suarter and Janine Choi, I'm Boom Gonzalez, and everybody from One Sports, thank you for watching us, and we'll see you tomorrow for more of the heart of Philippine volleyball.